Good evening and welcome to St. Croix Central High School, Thomas Semp Gymnasium. I'm Dennis Malachek alongside Jeremy Knospe. Tonight we got Friday Night Wrestling. It's the St. Croix Central Hall of Fame duels. We brought in 5 other teams: Glenwood City, DC Everest, Merrill, Hudson, and Barron. And we're going to get 3 matches in tonight. St. Croix Central is going to wrestle Merrill in the first round. We're going to wrestle DC Everest in the second round, and then we'll wrestle Glenwood for the Battle of St. Croix County at the end here. Jeremy, what are we expecting tonight? What do we got?
Well, I think it's going to be a great night with a lot of wrestling. It's nice to see these guys back in their home gym here. And good to see some other teams from around central Wisconsin, really, that we haven't seen before. DC Everest coming here, I think the first time that they've come here. Merrill's been here the last couple of years. So I'm very excited to see what we got going on.
St. Croix Central is just putting together a rock star season. So far, we've done very well at the Lakeville tournament down in La Crosse, Logan, Northern Badger. We had a couple of finalists there and a champ in Brock Swenson. Then we went over and took on large school number 4 ranked Hastings in Minnesota and kicked the snot out of them. So what a night for what a season Central's having right now.
It was a lot of fun to see that. Looks like we got some action started on mat number 1. Scores I don't think are going to be available on the YouTube channel. So we'll do our best to try and convey those so that you guys know what's going on. But we got Glenwood and Everest, looks like, going on mat 1.
St. Croix Central will be on mat 2, which is a center mat here in the gym. And then looks like Barron and Hudson will get to going on mat number 3 here in a couple minutes. So. St. Croix Central this year boasts 4 ranked wrestlers. We've got Connor Becker down at 106. He's currently ranked 9th. Trenton Holzer, defending state runner-up, he's currently ranked 2nd. Everett Knospe at 157 is ranked 9th. Leo McKenna is also ranked number 12 at 175. And I'm sorry, there's 5. Then Brock Swenson, currently ranked number 4 at 285, but you'll see him tonight. He bounces around between 215 and heavyweight. So.
Yeah, we got a number of ranked wrestlers and a number of them that are knocking on the door. And there's a couple of them here where we're going to see some ranked wrestlers compete against each other from various schools in our matchups. So it looks like Ryan Schauer takes a forfeit versus Everest here at 106 pounds. We're starting tonight, Dennis?
Yeah, we're wrestling Merrill right now. So.
Yep, you're right. We are wrestling Merrill. Got DC Everest on the other mat. Boy, it didn't take us long to.
Are they in the same conference over
there? They used to be, and they no longer are anymore. Merrill has moved down to Division II.
Got it.
And so the old Wisconsin Valley Conference has been shaken up a little bit.
And it looks like Trenton Holzer came out and also took a forfeit at 113. So we'll take a quick 12-0 lead here in the team score. Looks like we're gonna get a match now at 120.
All right, now at 120 pounds, I think we're going to, we've actually moved down some weights. So we had Ryan actually bumped up. So Ryan Schauer came in at 106. Connor Becker, who's going to be our 106 pounder and wrestled the last tournament at 106, bumped up to 113 to take a forfeit there against Merrill. And Trenton Holzer, who has moved down to 113 pounds, is going to come in and take a match here at 120.
So besides our Hall of Fame night tonight, it's also senior night, and Trenton will be one of the seniors get honored after this between the second and third matches tonight. Like we said, he's a multi-time state qualifier and defending state runner-up, currently ranked 2nd state, and just having an outstanding season. Done just a great job for St. Croix Central over his years. Finally up to weight. I remember when he started, freshman, he probably weighed 85 pounds, soaking wet, holding his duffel bag, and
right.
He's finally grown up a little bit.
This might be a pretty good tilt, actually. We got Dustin Schmerler, I think, from Merrill is my guess. They're not going to announce all the wrestlers here, so it's going to be a guessing game for Dennis and I, so I apologize if I get some individuals wrong. But, he's put together a pretty good season, finishing 4th, 5th, and 7th in his tournaments. So he's racked up some wins, which is nice. And I would think that if that is the matchup, it would still favor Trenton, even though he's bumping up. Merrill's got a number of ranked wrestlers as well. Remington Skick probably leads them off at a rank number 4. Both of the ranking systems, but they have 3 others as well. So looking forward to some of those matches. All right, let's get started here. Trenton in on a quick takedown.
Quick 3-0 lead gives the escape, so it'll be 3-1. We'll be back center of the mat. So 7 seconds into it, Trenton's up 3-1 already. Quickly goes the underhook in his single.
And we get another takedown there. Go up 6-1. It looks like Trenton smells blood in the water there. If he can get that underhook to a single, he's going to keep going after that. All right, we've got Barron starting on mat number 3, takes a forfeit against Hudson.
Is it in your program?
So as far as the dual scores, I don't know that we're going to be able to convey what the dual scores are.
Any JV wrestlers, you should head to the auxiliary gym. The matches are starting in the auxiliary gym.
Nope, I take that back. I've spotted it. So I think the duel right now with Hudson and Barron, if I'm not mistaken, is 30-12. Is that correct?
Oh, there it is on the table. I was looking on the scoreboard there. Yeah. Yep, and it's 18-0 in favor of Glenwood. Red. Yeah, Glenwood City over there. So Glenwood City leads DC Everest 18-0, and Barron has a lot of forfeits in the lower weights, so not surprising they jumped out to a quick 30-0 team score.
Yeah, they look to be already in that about 150-pound category, I think.
So Trenton's match
144.
Trenton's match first period's winding down here. He's got a 12-4 lead. There's like 4 seconds to go in the first period. He's going to just ride this out. Referee will call, so it would be Green's choice, which is Trenton. Trenton defers. Merrill's. Oop. So they're going to start second period on their feet also. So.
Trenton quickly in with a single, raises it up. It's going to get him 15-4. So he needs 4 more points. If he can get him in a cradle here and get the full count of backs, that will end the match unless he gets a pin. Looks like he can't quite get the cradle hooked up. Little hand fighting going on down there. And in the Barron and Hudson match, we got a score of that match 3-0 in favor of Hudson. Glenwood City, that match over there, looks like there's a minute and 50 left in the second period. Score 7-3, Glenwood.
So Trenton gave up the escape. Now he's going to get another takedown here. So he's going to lead 18-5. As Jeremy said, 15-point match lead will be technical fall. Gives him another escape, and one more takedown should finish it off here.
I think there might have been a...
I think they missed a takedown there.
They missed a takedown.
So it's 18-6. There's trying to be 21-6 as he locks this up. He should be fine. Should be right there. All right, so good match for senior Trenton Holzer. 18 seconds to go in the second period. Picks up the technical fall.
Now we're going to come out at 126 pounds. I'm guessing from Merrill we might get Lake and Adams, be my guess. And I think we might see Jack Shower, would be my guess, from St. Croix Central. Jack has not wrestled a bunch yet this year. He's got less than 5 matches.
Nope, not Jack.
Not Jack. Nope. Yeah, different guy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Austin Volts. You're right. Austin Volts. So Austin coming in with a record of 13-6. And Lake and Adams 8-12. If that's who we got. Mat number 1, Glenwood up 10-3 in that match. Looks like it's going to be 14-3 going into the 3rd period. And Hudson over on mat 3 is ahead 9-1 with a stoppage for potentially dangerous. Boy, he was getting a chiropractic adjustment right there.
Getting a little stretch there. Okay, so we'll see what Austin's got going here. He's putting together a nice little season for us. Controlled both elbows there and just did a little slide by action and nice little takedown. Takes a quick 3-0 lead 20 seconds into the 1st period.
All right, 3-1 with the escape. Put Austin back on his feet where he's comfortable. So right now, a team score, SCC is up 17-0 over Merrill with the duel, and Glenwood gets a pin over Everest. So they move to a 24-0 dual meet score. Everest versus Glenwood. Glenwood in the lead. Well, after a quick takedown here, Dennis, Austin has not gotten back in, but he's got it now. If he can lift and finish here.
Oh,
Now that scores in freestyle, but in folk
today.
style, it's just
Nothing
a crowd pleaser.
Nice
Oh, right to a headlock. Wow, he caught him off guard there for sure.
And as long as any points inbounds, the referee will call it, and you can actually pin a person out of bounds now with the new rules.
Yeah, just got to have a finger in bounds.
Yep. We got 10 seconds to go here. Let's see if we can fight this off. I thought Austin put together a heck of a Northern Badgers tournament. He lost early in the 2nd round or something like that, and fall all the way back to the 5th place, and then defeated the wrestler that beat him in the earlier
exactly.
round. So, good way to bounce back to win 5 matches there.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to bounce back in this match.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. It's 8-3 now into the 1st period. We'll see who takes the choice here. Looks like Merrill's going to choose down. Merrill tries a Granby roll. Austin just follows right behind him. Kept the whizzer in. Nice job. If he can keep his head up, he can. Oh, no, he's gonna. So Merrill's going to get the reversal and near fall here. And the referee calls a fall. So 30 seconds into the 2nd period, Merrill will pick up a pin here at 126 pounds.
No, Austin not quite seeing the same success this year as he did last year. Now bumping up a little bit in weight makes a difference. But I think we'll see better wrestling out of him as the year continues.
Yeah, definitely, because If you just look at our lineup, he's surrounded by really good wrestlers in our room. So typically, rising tide lifts all ships, right? So here comes Mr. Shower.
This is Jack. We got Jack Shower coming in here. 2-1 right now. So only 3 matches under his belt. And this might be Brock Suhaki here at 26-7 would be my guess. So Jack only 2-1, but really once he gets some matches into him here, he should be listed as a ranked wrestler, depending upon which weight he ends up at the end of the year. But I'm thinking either 32 or 26 would be my guess for him.
So he's done a nice job of, there we go, you got the takedown now, but initially there he just spun around, got that far ankle to stop the motion of the opponent, collected his takedown. Of course, if you know Jack and any of the Shower boys, they are cradling machines. So here comes a cradle.
Oh.
Now he's got, still working that cradle, doing a nice job of just taking a big step up. Let your legs do all the work.
Well, he's got a solid crossface handle in there and a whole minute left to work.
Now he's got it locked up. He should be able to score off this. He's hip to hip just beautifully.
Got a good blocker in with that toe. So Merrill's doing a really good job of fending that off.
He did a great job there.
Jack is really a good cradler. Now he's got an arm bar in. We're hipping it down and potentially dangerous called there to stop the action. So that score 3-0 on mat 2 with Merrill and Central. Central up 3-0. Another potentially dangerous call. That arm can't go behind more than 90% when you get it back there behind the back. So it's easy for that to get that hand to slip up a little bit. Jack really wants to work on top, so he's not going to let this escape go without some.
So there's 13 seconds to go in the first period. We'll see if he can ride this out, maintain his lead here. Looks like he's going to be able to do that. 5 seconds now. If he can just hang on here. Oh, 2 seconds to go, he gets the escape. So good ride, though. It'll be 3-1, end of the first period. Merrill's choice. They're going to defer. Jack will choose both up. Nice takedown there. If you see what he did a straight-on shot, which is not always the best, but he immediately turned the corner, and that's what in high school wrestling, if you can just get that angle and turn the corner, 9 times out of 10, you're going to score the points, and he did it right there. For all our young viewers out there, rewind that and watch that again. He did a great job there of turning the corner after he took the shot.
We got a mat number 3. We got Hudson and Barron. J.D. Minder is up and having a great season this year. Won a preseason tournament down Iowa, won the bi-state, and putting together a heck of a senior campaign, so it's nice to see him doing well. And he looks like he's going to get a pin here on his match. That should be a 167-pound match, if I'm not mistaken. Hudson up 41-18 in that dual meet over Barron. Jack's got a little bit of a leg turk in here, trying to grab that far shoulder underneath and get a tilt. There it goes.
And you see him clamp on the far shoulder there. Once you can pinch that shoulder and that far elbow, what he's doing to the mat, there's no leverage for the opponent to stop himself. And he's got the hips already turned. For those that follow our great advice, you all know the hips are the strongest part of the body in wrestling. And if you turn those hips, the rest of the shoulders will follow. And Jack's just putting on a nice little clinic here for us.
So again, Jack up 6-1. 20 seconds left in the second period. Been in command the whole time.
Got 13 seconds to go in the second period, 6-1. He did call Merrill for stalling, yeah. Might try to hit a quick tilt here with 1 second to go. He's going to ride him out.
Almost got another escape in the last second.
So Shower will go down. Match score 6-1.
Mat number 1, Everest has got a lead for the first time tonight. See if they can pull out a win, 6-3 on mat 1. All right, Jack gets a quick escape and looking to work another takedown here. Goes to a 2-on-1. Merrill keeping good head position. He switched that off right to a nice low single. And he should come out the back door here.
Can just tackle the legs, crush the hips. There it is.
Let's see if he can get that cradle back into form.
So the match score is 10-1. Got a minute 15 to go in the third period. Hudson must pick up, they're going to get a couple forfeits here. It's going to be 53-18.
All right, back on their feet here. Now 10-2 in the Central versus Merrill match. 30 seconds left in the match. So I'm sure the Central coaches are saying, hey, you got a major here. We want you to continue to push the pace and try and maintain that 8-point advantage or more, or work for a tech fall. Jack in on a shot, not his best shot of the night. Probably should just recover and come up.
And he's going to hold on here. He's going to get the major decision. 10-2.
Nice match.
Yep.
In control against a solid opponent.
Never in doubt. Yep.
Mat number 1, we got DC Everest up 13-3, but in danger of being put in a cradle here. With 25 seconds left in the second period.
So we'll jump up to 138 pounds now.
I think we have another Sioux hockey. I'm guessing there might be, no, I don't think that's who that is. I'm not sure. For Merrill, or for St. Croix Central, we've got Lane Haig coming in. Lane Haig is currently 15-10.
Yeah, he's bumping up, I believe, from 132 normally. Putting together a solid sophomore campaign. I take it the coaches worked on the Russian tie this week, because we've all come out with the 2-on-1.
Yeah, you do see that quite a bit from Central now, which is interesting to see. That's a fairly new development. Or it's definitely expanded this year.
So we're in a mad scramble here. We'll see if Haig can keep his head up and keep scrambling. No, it's going to give up takedown. Give the Merrill wrestler some credit there. He did a nice job. I mean, anytime you get in a scramble, we always say keep your head high, keep your hips high, and turn towards your hips. And it's exactly what he did. He played by the rules, and he scored the points. Got the quick tilt, near wrist tilt on. And he's collecting back points.
We got 3 swipes there. Still got the arm bar in. Looks like Lane has pretty much cleared that. So a little potentially dangerous there. The arm bar's got shoulder, got
elevated a little too much, so the referee stopped it. He awarded 3 near fall points, so the match score 6-0 with 52 seconds to go in the first period. We'll get a fresh start here in the center.
Merrill got a quick breakdown. Hard to win with your hips on the floor. So Lane worked up, which is nice. See if he can get up and face him here. A little pressure on the head. Got both feet on. Ooh, boy. There you go.
Did a good job there. Got some hand control, popped his hips out, which puts a lot of pressure on
Oh,
the
nice
opponent.
shot from Lane.
Follows it up with a single here. If he can turn the corner, I don't know exactly. There he goes.
Well, I don't know if that's how
I
you
don't know if
draw it
that's
up, Dennis, but it worked.
Hey, we'll take the points. Now he's got a cradle locked up, too. He's getting some late near fall here. It's 5 seconds to go. He
Went
picked
into
up
a near side cradle, 2 seconds.
He got a couple swipes, I saw. Let's see what the referee awards him.
3.
3. We'll take it. He takes a 7-6 lead at the end of the first period.
The late flurry to finish the period. Not sure I know
So
what they're discussing, Dennis. Score, I think, is...
He changed his near fall to 2. He awarded 3. And now I just saw him change it back to 2. So the match score is now 6-6 instead of 7-6. Doesn't matter. We're going to win this anyway. So.
Lane with what they affectionately call the fat man roll.
Right. Hey, look at this nice little reversal here. Just got to his feet, created some motion, put some weight on the head. Looks like Lane's got some energy now, so see if he can ride this out and get some near fall. He leads 8-6 match score.
Ooh, I think he got lucky to be called out there.
He got called by the old out of bounds rules, not the new out of bounds rules. So referees haven't all adjusted yet. So that worked in St. Croix Central's favor. So the match score is 8-7. They're both on their feet. Lane's in on another shot. See if he can turn the corner like we've talked about all night. And if he can keep his drag his foot in, he gets it. Gets a 3-point takedown.
And 1 point for grabbing the mat. And if you look over at mat 3, we got JD, like I said, putting together a great senior year, celebrating his 150th win, which is fantastic. And I believe he celebrated a 100th win in the same gym last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he might as well just wrestle for us then.
I agree.
See if we can get number 200. He is a senior now, right? JD?
He is a senior, yep.
We're going to see him at the next level. I assume we will.
Yeah, I think he is looking to wrestle at the collegiate level. All right, we got some more discussion here about the score. Currently listed 12-2 in favor of Lane from St. Croix Central, Lane Haig. And over on mat 1, we did get a first win from DC Everest. That duel currently is 4 for Everest and 36 for Glenwood City.
A little bit. Glenwood picking up some near fall here over on mat 1.
Nice to see a full gym, Dennis. I mean, this side of the north side of the gym here is, I don't know, is this the north side?
What are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be north, right?
Yeah, is pretty darn full. We're about 90% here on this side, and you guys can maybe see some of the crowd on the other side of the gym starting to fill in there as well. Glenwood with another win over on mat 1. Bumps that duel. I don't know if they added the score. Is it 42 to 4?
That's what it's saying right now. I think they're adding points on right now. So. No, maybe not.
I think Pete was quick on it, and he had him added in before I glanced over.
Hall of Fame referee Pete Newsbaum running the scoreboard for us over there, so we should be in good shape.
Well, he does have Al with him.
Well, Another Hall of Fame member. Legends of the sport.
Not sure what weight they're on over at mat number 1. Everest has a good, oh, we're back in action here.
All right, so they got the match score 12-8 on the board. We'll go with that. Minute 10 to go, second period. They're on their feet. Lane's leading 12-8. Straight on shot. Elevates the hips. Let's see if he can just cross face here and get his ankle free. He should be able to score. Here's what we were talking about earlier. You're in a mad scramble. Just keep your head high and try and work your hips up. And don't, there we go. Just keep scrambling. The Merrill point was trying to put a half Nelson on his leg. This is like you see in college nowadays. These kids are all picking this up. Lane's got his ankles free now. He should be able to elevate.
Yeah, he should get his hips up. It is one of his tendencies. He does get his hips on the mat too much when he's in the scramble.
He's got 18 seconds to go here. Nope, they awarded the takedown. So now it's 12-11. We got 23 match points in 4 minutes.
All right, restart, third period. 1 point advantage for Lane Haig from Central.
He's getting a little high in his ride here. Hopefully out of bounds will get a fresh start. Minute 37 to go, third period. Lane leading. Lane's ahead 12-11. So Merrill's going to get they're going to give it to him. Hasn't awarded it yet. There's the 1 point escape. So the match score is tied 12-12. It's going to come down to a takedown game here.
Well, Lane's in a pretty good
Yeah, if he
spot,
can
but it
hook
looks
the leg,
like
he should be able to limp arm his arm out of there. Keep that leg hooked, he'll be all right.
oh, he's got to keep moving, otherwise they'll call it a stalemate.
Yeah, and they might call potentially dangerous too. Yeah, he called stalemate. So.
Oh, Everest looking for their second win. Oh, maybe a third win. It's 10-42. So this would be their third victory here if they can get a pin. There it is.
Collected it. Yep.
All right, Lane, what can you do? You got a minute left, tie score.
You know, he's been on some good shots. He's just there. He's in on another one. Just crash the hips here. He should score it. There it is. He's still got the Turk. He should be able to. So he's got his leg hooked there, and he should be able to turn the hips, and he's trying to do a little bundle / cross face action. He's picking up some near fall. Here it is.
What?
He got at least 2 swipes, so that'll help.
Merrill certainly had a handicap with a equipment malfunction there. His headgear was down twice.
So he gave him 3 near falls, so he leads 18. Lane leads 18-12 now. We got 25 seconds to go. He's got a drive and a half here. He might collect a few more points here. There he goes. Now what he wants to do is get out to a 90-degree angle. There you go. Get perpendicular so the opponent can't roll you through. Picked up a couple more. Refs holding all 4, so he'll give that. So now it's 22-12. So Lane's on a 10-0 run here.
All right, well, nice way to finish out the match there with a third period scramble.
And as always, they got to make it interesting at the end, right? So a good win for Lane.
Yeah.
I think the final score was 22-12. Our scoreboard only goes up. It's the basketball scoreboard's up. So either way, it was a major decision. Scoreboard worker got to work out there.
We got 144 coming up next. And I'm guessing
like
we're going
Vinny,
to,
right?
Vinny Sint would be my guess. Vinny is 14-8. It looks like they are going to give him
Forfeit.
a forfeit.
So that should take the team score to 31-6 in favor of Central.
Yeah, Merrill does not have a wrestler with a win at 144. So Merrill's we're gonna move on to 150 here. It's Remington Skick coming up, 29-4, ranked number 4 in D2, and he's gonna be facing Brody Nussbaum, freshman, for St. Croix Central. Brody currently 9-10. Yeah, not every team has a full squad, so some of these duels are already done. I think Barron's going to be a lot short here. They'll have quick rounds. All right, Skick very good on his feet. Watched him wrestle a little bit at the Merrill Invite last weekend. He won that tournament.
Have we had any repeat matches yet from that tournament from Saturday?
No, but not that I'm aware of, although I actually have that information. My long list of information here.
So Merrill's going to collect the takedown there. Brody was in on a good shot. He just got to react quicker. Hip ice out, gets an escape.
Actually, that last match, I think it was Brock Suhaki versus Lane. I think this last one was Brent. So there might not be until the next match that we get a repeat.
Got a wild scramble going over there on mat number 1. 3-2 match.
So Brody finished 10th at the Merrill Invite, and Skick won championship.
Skip in a fireman's carry, collects his takedown. Match score 6-1 now. We got 40 seconds to go in the first period. He's going to give him the escape again, so it'll be 6-2.
Skick looking for a little front drag there. He's not going to get it, so we're going to go into the second period 9-3. All right, Merrill chooses down. St. Croix Central deferred.
So he'll get the escape there. Should make it 10-3. Got a minute 38 to go in the second period.
Brody took a shot there from distance with no setup. And Skick with a retaliation shot. Looks like he's flattened him out. He's going to try and work around behind.
And again, they're throwing a scramble over there on 1. Looks like Glenwood said he picked up near fall, but then turned around, gave up the reversal and
goodness.
the near fall. So what was 7-4. Oh, there's a fall for DC Everest.
He was a quarter of an inch away from a fall on the other side. Yeah. All right, so we're still at we got 13-4 in favor of Merrill. here at 150 pounds on the center mat. Another takedown. It is 16-4, so he needs 3 more points. Going to finish up the second period here. Quite honestly, I'd be happy if, I'm all right with where Brody's at here.
Yeah. He's putting up a fight. He's a freshman, you know. He's going to...
Skick, I'm sure, is a junior.
Yes.
I'm hoping to see we didn't have our 175-pounder in Merrill last week. We do have a really nice matchup there with McKenna and Opper, which I'm hoping they give us a chance to take a look at. Skick is about to score another takedown here. Brody's hanging on with all he can to that leg. A lot of pressure going.
He took a shot from distance there, didn't quite work out, but you know, I give him credit, right? You're a freshman, you're taking on the 4th-ranked kid in the state. And there's the takedown, that'll be the technical fall. So with 1:06 to go in the 3rd period, Skick will win by a match score 19-4. That'll be 5 team points for Merrill. That'll make the team score 31-11 after 150 pounds, or the 8th match out of 14 if you're keeping track that way. We will jump up to 157.
157. Got Coates, I believe, from Merrill. Ryan Coates, 11 and 14. These two did meet up last weekend. Coates took 12th. Everett took 3rd. And the score was a fall.
Knosby in quick on a shot, gets around and collects his points. Depending on which poll you're watching, Everett's currently ranked 8th or 9th in the state, so just having a fine junior season. Now he's got to make sure he just takes this down nice and easy, right to his back. Well done. Collects a takedown. He's going to pick up at ref's holding 4. He's got all 4 wrapped up already here. So the match score is going to be a minimum of 10-1 if he doesn't collect the fall. And there it is. Great job, Everett Knosby.
All right, then we'll move on to 165. We got Jake Swenson coming up here for St. Croix Central. And let's see, Merrill, I'm guessing, is going to be, I don't know, Ben Groot, Sr., or William Memitz. Not sure which one we got here.
How many teams were at the Blue Jay tournament last week, do you know?
I don't
Roughly
know.
12?
No, there was more than that.
Okay. See, Jake took 4th place last week, so every time I looked it up, he was winning matches, so he must have done something well.
Yep. And both the Merrill guys were in that bracket. They took 12th and 14th, and Jake took 4th last weekend.
So Central comes back out with the 2-on-1.
And he shoots him off the mat, gets a stalling call.
New rule in wrestling in high school this year, they're enforcing it much more than they have in the past. It's actually in college. If you back off the mat, doesn't matter if the guy was shooting you off or you're just defending, you're going to get tagged for stalling. It's kind of the international rules that way too. Freestyle works that way, so they're just trying to make the rules similar across all styles of wrestling. I like it. It awards the aggressor, right?
Yeah, 100%. The one thing that, if you don't watch a ton of wrestling, if you push somebody off the mat in folk style, you can be called for stalling. Yeah. So the ref has to determine a little bit who's the person that is initiating that movement off the mat.
And it doesn't mean that every time you go off the mat there's going to be a stall call. If there's action and guys are just both battling for positions, like right here, I would argue that he's not really backing off. They're just...
Yeah, so in that situation, they almost call Jake Swenson from St. Croix Central as stalling because he kind of just pushed him off the mat.
Yep. Now the way to avoid that, if you're the ref, if you're getting off the mat, just turn and put your butt towards the center of the mat. Show the ref that you're trying to stay in bounds. Work whatever you got to do. Scramble, move your feet. Do whatever it takes. Move your hands, move your feet to get your position so you're back to the center of the mat. Show the ref you're trying to score the points. So we're still 0-0 here. 10 seconds to go, first period. When you see these wrestlers locked up ear to ear, most likely nothing's going to happen because you're basically stuck there. There's not much you can do from that position, and that's what happens. So it'll be Green's choice. So Winston's going to choose down. At least 2 of the 3 coaches told him to go down. I guess you go with the majority. Is that how that works?
Yeah. You go with the head coach.
Right. That's a good choice there.
Well, DC Everest has come back in a heck of a way. It's now 34-42 in that dual meet, and Everest just picked up another pin. So it is now a 2-point duel. And they might have been up by 30 points at one point.
And I think that's it, right? Because the one match wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one's going to end up at 82 match team points scored. 42-40. Glenwood City will take the win.
Just barely. Oh, Merrill's got a single up in the air here.
So they
called it stalling.
Yep. So Jake started in the bottom position. He stood up, and the Merrill wrestler went to a single leg position to try to score. Well, you have 5 seconds to take him back to the mat, and the referee gave him about 20 seconds before he called the stall, but it was a second stall call, so it's actually 1 point for Jake, so he'll still be down.
And I think we got a bleeder, Dennis.
Take a little blood time here, get it cleaned up. We'll take this opportunity to thank our sponsors of St. Croix Central Athletics. Now we've got Marco Septic, Citizen State Bank, Hudson Physicians, Bird Plumbing and Heating, Premium Waters Incorporated, Baldwin Lightstream, B&B Insurance, Burnix Pepsi, Whitecap Financial Advisors, TD&I Cable Maintenance, Courtesy Corporation McDonald's, Pheasant Hills, J.A. Counter, Williams & Silo Attorneys, Russ Davis Wholesale, and their Crazy Fresh brand. Thank you to our sponsors of St. Croix Central Athletics and St. Croix Central Wrestling.
So I think St. Croix Central will start down. We got 1:19 left in the second period. Merrill's going to come on top, and if he listens to his coach, he's going to try a double thigh pry and force him forward and get a cross wrist. We'll see what happens. And we got blood on the mat, so we're going to come up, get the cleaning crew out.
Putting Mike Nielsen to work tonight. We're hoping to get Mike on later tonight. Mike runs the girls program here at St. Croix Central in their first full season of varsity action, and see how that season's going.
Yeah, we've got a number of new girls out at the high school level and a big number of new girls on the middle school level, so really nice to see that continuing to grow. Oh, Merrill tries the thigh pry, but Jake goes to a nice quad pod, which has been his go-to stand up off the bottom.
So the 1 point for the stall did stay, even though they went and talked about it. So 1 minute to go, second period. Swenson's still on the bottom. We'll get another fresh start, center of the mat.
Jake's been doing a really good job of popping up quick into that quad pod, which is hard to defend.
Nice. Keeping a good solid base here. If we can just get some hand control here and start working his hips out.
Again,
should be able to score here. There it is. Got his hips down. Gets a reversal. Picks up 2 points. Match scores 3-0. And Swenson's got a bundle or a cradle locked up. Cross-face cradle. For all our young viewers out there, look how Swenson's got his hip right next to his opponent's hip. This is textbook right here. He should be able to take him straight back and score his points. And there it is. So 2 main things you want to learn on that cradle. Go hip to hip, and then lock your hands as close to their face as you can. You don't want to be way down by the knee. You want to be way up by their head, and that's exactly what Jake's doing right now. I can guarantee this opponent can go nowhere. He can stay here all period if he wants to.
well, we only got less than 10 seconds. Don't know he's going to be able to get a fall. Just having a hard time getting that.
He just switched. He might. So that'll be the period. He'll pick up 4 near falls, and the match score is going to go 7-0 starting the third period. Great job by Jake Swenson there. So the Merrill wrestler actually chooses top. So we'll start the same way we did the second period.
It was a 7-point, or actually it was only 4, I guess. Second period where Jake was down. And we got a caution.
Yeah, the second period started 0-0.
Oh, was it?
Then we got the 2 stall calls
you're
for
right.
the stand-up, and then he got the reversal, and then he got 4 near falls. So he scored 7 points there. Won the period. I know our coaches work on this a lot with the kids. Is right now, I mean, you're up 7-0. Don't just hang on and win the match. Win the period. Score more points.
Should
than
be
your
another
opponent does.
stall call
Yep.
from Merrill.
Yep, he didn't call it.
Oh boy, I don't know how you don't call that a stalling.
Like we say, you got 5 seconds taken back to the match. There's a minute 45, which
Yeah.
means he took 15 seconds and he didn't call it. So we get down to Madison, you'll definitely see that call.
Yeah,
there.
that doesn't fly.
So lesson learned for everybody out there. Just keep the motion. Return the wrestler to the Resolite. So Jacob gets an escape. He leads 8-0. And there he did go out of it. Called action. I don't know.
Still could have been another.
Yeah, could have gone either way, I think.
No, back to our 2-on-1 Russian. Jake trying to shovel it forward, go around behind.
Just get a little trip here and get a little weight on him. There he touched the hand, so that should be a takedown, and it is. Makes the match score 11-0 now.
And more blood time. Nice job by Jake there. Minute left in the match. 11-0. Both other duels are done. We are a ways away from being done here.
We got 3 more matches yet. 4 more, right?
Four more matches. It looks like they are not going to grant my wish and get McKenna versus Opper for 175. I think we are going to see one of our sophomores come in. The 175. Give him an opportunity to get a varsity match in.
Looks like we're ready to go again. Jake's got the 2-on-1 wrist tilt. He might be trying to wrist tilt. He can pull through. Oh, lost the.
Jake's gonna figure 4 in on the leg. If he can get Merrill down on their hip, he's gonna be putting a lot of pressure on him. And stalling on top. So Central got called for stalling there. Personally, I don't think stalling gets called enough for leg riders. I think there's just not enough activity, so that didn't bother me too much. Jake with a nice breakdown, goes into a cross face, and I think this might be right back to cradle.
Got 5 seconds to go here. We got 11-0. Looks like he's going to hold on, get a nice major decision here. Pick up 4 team points. Well done. Good match by Jake there. We always talk about in our broadcasts that we love January, especially mid-January. It's when the conditioning really kicks in. Kids that were out for cross-country or football or something in the fall, they've kind of switched their lung capacity over to wrestling, and we're starting to see full matches like that. A lot of times in the December matches, somebody gets a little tired in third period. It might be 2-2 match, but you'll see a fall, right? Now you're starting to see kids be able to go the distance, which is, this time of year, night like tonight, they got 3 matches. That's what you're going to see at sectionals, so you got to be able to put 3 back-to-back.
I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, Hunter Opper from Merrill. Pretty good wrestler against Cohen Wester for St. Croix Central. Cohen Wester 2-5 on the season, and Opper 24-2, ranked number 9 in Division II. And I believe Leo McKenna's ranked 11, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in that range. Oh, I've got it right here. I can tell everybody here. Leo is ranked 12th, but he's sitting this one out. And Merrill gets a quick takedown, goes up 3-0. Cohen fought that off pretty well, but he's still got an arm bar in.
I'll give you the quiz. What move did the Merrill wrestler just try when he put his head in the armpit? What do you guys call that in Wisconsin?
Not sure, Dennis.
It's a proverbial battle. They call it the coffee grinder here in Wisconsin, but down south in Iowa, we call that a head lever. So
a head lever.
If you ever listen to Shane Sparks on the Big Ten Network, you'll hear that argument back and forth with the announcers.
Well,
but the coffee grounder scored.
Yeah, Opper got his coffee maker out and scored there. So that puts our duel at 41-17 for the team score. Moving over to 190 pounds. And at 190 pounds, I'm guessing we got Preston Schulke from Merrill. Just taking a guess at it here. And we got Jaden Stave, 17-6 on the season. Really having a pretty good year. There's been a couple of mixed results from him, but he's starting to come into his own at the right time here.
Jumping up a good, 20 pounds from last year. 160, he was 165 for us last year, I believe. And, they're just at that phase. You're a sophomore. Most boys are trying to grow 6 inches a year and put it all together. I guarantee he'll settle down next year and he'll be a force to be reckoned with. Gets a takedown, gives up the intentional escape. Match scores 3-1. Minute 22 to go in the first period. Stave looking for more points. Nice job of snap there. Just gave a little push. The minute he reacted, he snapped him down. Give another intentional escape. Match score will be 6-2. Gonna go get another go behind here.
Some heavy hands there. Stave with a clutch win last week in Hastings.
That was impressive. Yeah, took on a senior that was he ranked? I can't remember, but it was definitely wasn't favored to win the match, and Ended up winning big, if I remember right.
Not big. I think he won by a couple of points, but was really
Came from behind, right?
really made the difference.
Yeah. He's got a nice Turk in here. He's got the hip turn. He's got the nice cross face.
Yeah, that's that Owen Wasley figure four. I would say he's not as polished as Owen was. Owen rode that move right through the state finals. Just dominated people on top. Speaking of the Wasley boys, we had Devin Wasley wrestling currently for North Dakota State. Today picked up a win against the number 10 ranked guy in the country, Division I college wrestling from Bucknell. So that was really nice to see Devin Wasley, one of your old St. Croix Central Panthers, having some success at the next level.
Yes, Devin putting together, just coming to his own. He got off to a little slow. He moved up from 174 all the way to 197 this year at North Dakota State, and his first 3-4 matches a year was trying to figure it out. And man, I think he went on a 8 or 9 match winning streak there, and I think he's currently 15-4 or something along those lines. He's just putting together a fantastic nationally ranked. So he's our first Division I wrestler in many, many years in college that's actually ranked. We've had a couple others out there. Congratulations, Devin Wasley. And what you just mentioned there back there with Stave on Owen Wasley. Just for kicks yesterday, I looked up Owen's stats in college, and Owen last year as a redshirt freshman had 36 points via takedown and like 96 points via turns. His things he was doing in high school, he just carried right to the collegiate level. And I think you just saw Jaden Stave do a little imitation of that there. So we're going to go ahead.
Yeah, we get this is a 215-pound match, and Brock Swenson actually weighs in at 215, but wrestles almost exclusively at heavyweight, number 4 ranked heavyweight in the state. But he's wrestling 215 here, and he is a load at 215. He is at heavyweight as well, but undersized a little bit for heavyweight. But I think he's got a perfect body style, honestly, to do well at that heavyweight slot. And so what we'll do is we'll swap those two out. We really have two 15-pounders. And we're going to have Gio Stork wrestle the heavyweight.
Yeah, what a nice situation for St. Croix Central, because we have Koss in there at heavyweight too. And so we have lots of options in the upper weight classes. And come dual meet season, that plays very important when you can move wrestlers around and throw a great athlete out there at any weight.
Right, and this is Noah Klug, ranked number 9 in the state at Division II at 215. He's 22-6. You know, and you can see the separation with Brock Swenson here, who's only ranked 4, but the weight above. So two spots in the ranking. And we're going to get through the first period, score 7-0. All right, Brock's going to go down. Start the second period. So Brock, I don't think, has been past the second period yet this year. All pins except for one tech fall. So this is one of the better matches he has seen all year. If not the best match he's seen all year.
Just showing, and just great move there. You know, put a lot of weight on the one guy on his right leg, pick the knee, turn the corner, scored his points. And boy, for our young viewers out there, if you can hit the rewind button and watch that 100 times, that's exactly what you want to do there. And Brock, being a senior, going to go on to the collegiate level and wrestle. Just doing great things this season. Just really fun to watch.
Working hard on top, up 11-0. And he's going to get him on his back and get at least some back points.
So there's
Brock, obviously a pinner.
So he called it. So that'll be a 15-0.
Really nice match from Brock. Maintains his record, no losses, and never seen the third period. I'm glad that they moved him down to get that match against Klug, I think.
Yep.
And this will be a good match again with Gio Stork, a sophomore, having a really good year. My vote for most improved.
Definitely. I totally agree with that one. Yeah, I started watching him about 7th grade in middle school, and he is just one filled out, number one, growing up big. We'll see how he handles the heavyweight division here. So I think he's going to learn the heavyweights when you got the lot bigger kids out there. You got to keep your head up. Don't tie up quite so tight. Keep a little distance because you use your speed, right? And so, 215-pounder, you can just kind of walk in, same size, you lock up with them, but you don't want them pulling on your head and getting you tired here. So he's doing a great job of it. See, now he's on a head control there. He's going to get out of that. See, there it is. Just use your speed. Shot the double, kept his feet moving. Great job. He'll score that. Coach is telling him to shoot a little lower. He kind of tackled the hips, or they want the knees.
Some guys need a bigger mat.
Yep. Now he should be able to go around behind, see? Yep, use your speed. Well done there, Gio. That should take the match score to 3-0.
He's got kind of a cross wrist up in the armpit, and he worked that into some kind of a bundle.
Some kind of bundle, and he got him flailing and caught an arm, and now the key is there. He got the fall. Gio Stork.
Really nice match from Gio there.
All right, that takes our team score to 57-17. St. Croix Central will pick up the victory here.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, the Merrill heavyweight, if that was Joshua Gustum, ranked number 13 in Division II, 15-5 that Gio just pinned. So that's fantastic for him. Two good matches there to finish out that duel.
Yeah. So similar to what we've seen all season, Central's just coming out, being the aggressor, getting their takedowns, and even on the bottom, I see they're just doing that nice quad and tripod type work and getting hand control, getting their escape, and they've obviously got the cradle system down, the cross face / bundle / cradle. You know, everything's working right now.
Yeah.
Well, I like what I see. And you just watch the kids. I mean, they're all smiling, they're happy.
I think the culture in the locker room is fantastic. So that's really nice to hear. So just to give you a little kind of announcement here, what we got going on. The new format in high school wrestling, we don't have duels. We got tries or quads nowadays, so there's only a couple of home events. We have 2 varsity events at home the whole year. This is the second one. So tonight is both youth night and senior night. So I'm guessing there will be some announcements here in between matches.
We'll take a quick break here, and we'll be back in a couple minutes when St. Croix Central takes on DC Everest. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to St. Croix Central High School, Thomas Semp Gymnasium. Dennis Malachek alongside Jeremy Knospe. We're at St. Croix Central Wrestling's Hall of Fame duels. We just came off first round. We took a victory over Merrill, 57-17. And now we're going to take on DC Everest. So there's 6 teams here tonight. So you see 3 mats going on your screen. We are the mat 2 or the center mat, the main mat, and we'll call that one as best we can. The outside matches are Glenwood City, Barron, Hudson, and Merrill going on. And we'll give you updates as we can there. We don't know individual wrestler names. Are not announcing that here, but we can keep you on team score and match scores as we go through the night. So, Jeremy, what do you see from DC Everest? What are we expecting?
Well, they got a couple of good wrestlers. Just so you know, they did lose barely. It was, I think, 40-42 in the duel against DC or against Glenwood. So that was a close match. And Glenwood's got a fairly solid lineup, full of wrestlers. Coming out, they don't have a 106 pounder. 113. Sorry, starting at 113. And they do not have a 120 pounder either. So we're going to take get 2 forfeits.
SCC will wrestle DC Everest, and on mat 3, Hudson will be the home team and take on Merrill.
So just so everybody understands, we started at 106 on the last duel, and now we'll start at 113, and then the next duel will start at 120.
And they do that because in a dual meet format, you're allowed to bump weights up and down one weight. So obviously the 106 pounders can't bump down to heavyweight. So we just bump up a weight to 113 for the second duel.
All right, 126, we got Austin Volts coming back out.
Volts in on a shot right away. Quick takedown. And we got a reversal from DC. So 3-2 match score real quick here. Volts gets the escape. So it'll be 4-2. Lots of action the first 19 seconds of this match.
I'm not sure who we have out here for DC Everest, but they do have a Michael Jelinek, 14-9 wrestler. Coming into tonight, he must have lost the first match against Glenwood because they were down big early.
So Everest got the takedown there, but then he put in an illegal move called a full Nelson. So referee did the right thing, stopped the match, awarded 1 penalty point to Volts. So the match score right now is 5-5. But Everest tried to get a cradle, trying again here, see if Volts can get a hand fight here. There he did, nice job.
I think Volts is going to end up with 3 really good opponents tonight. Did get pinned in his first match, although I thought it looked a little closer than that to me. And takes the lead there, 6-5. Still 45 seconds left in the first period.
Glenwood and Barron going at it over mat number 1. Glenwood picked up 4 forfeits to start the match, so they have a team score lead of 24-0. And now they're going at the 5th weight class. Hudson and Merrill battling over on mat number 3. Team score 6-0 in favor of Hudson at this point. We're going to wind down the first period here. Everett's going to pick up the takedown. He's going to lead 8-6. 14 match points first period. Giving the scoreboard operator a workout over there. Looks like it'll be Central's choice. Central's red this time. Last time we were the green leg band. Volts will choose a down position to start the second period.
Oh, he is quick to lock up that near side cradle, Dennis. He's done it in a bunch of different positions. And now, without being able to fight the hands, Volts is in some trouble here early in the second period.
Bolts has a chance here to as long as you keep that right arm out there, and the opponent, the DC Everest has the hands locked way down by the knees, kind of what we talked about earlier. So he's getting a little, stalling. It's interesting. I guess I didn't know in a cradle position you could call stalling.
Interesting.
I've never seen that before, but and the DC Everest coach is shaking his head too. I gotta give him that one.
Yeah, I would agree.
Anyway, good for us. We'll get a restart in the middle of the mat.
All right, the score is now 7-8 in favor of DC Everest. Oh,
Bolts with a beautiful control
that
of the
was
head.
slick. Was really nice.
He did just a little fake to his right, and when the wrestler stepped to react, and put all the weight on his right heel, and he just went down and picked it. Cale Sanderson would be proud of him. That was. Is this yours?
All right, we got an escape, so it goes to 10-9 in favor of
Another-
Bolts.
I love it. Hey, and if he can lock up his own cradle here, he could possibly get some there.
Well, Austin's found a move that works against this wrestler.
If he can keep his hands locked, he'll be okay here. So the match score is 13-9. Referee's told him 2 more near fall here. Yeah, you gotta be careful here. Yeah, this is what happened. So he gave up the near fall, got the near fall, then he gave up the reversal. There's 1 second to go here, end of the period. So 13-13, I believe, would be the match score. Oh. So
Actually, we got 15-14. And surprisingly, we just took them down twice, and they choose both up. I don't know that I understand what their rationale was there.
pretty close to flat there, but he'll get a takedown and 4 near fall. He's got 7 points. So, oops, can't hear it now.
I believe it's 20-17. Now it is going to be 20-21 in favor of DC Everest. And there is 1:13 left.
So that's 41 match points. We are a minute to go right now. Jeremy, what's the highest total we've ever called? I think we're...
I don't know, but we might be approaching. I don't know that they've updated the score.
I hope this goes into overtime just so we can see 100 points. So the scoreboard shows 20-17. Be honest, we've lost track. So
I think it's 21-21 would be my guess. Which is exactly what I want to see in a match like this. Let's have it tied going into the last.
and for Vinny Solt, what do you got to do here? What's the game plan?
Well, he's going to go to that ankle pick. I mean, come on.
Yeah, go to your bread and butter. You've scored a whole bunch of points.
And quite honestly, if I got an ankle pick, I'd let him back up and try it again.
Okay, so they're showing the match score tied at 23. Nope. 23-21 in favor of Volts is what the scoreboard is showing. We're going to go with that. 50 seconds to go. We should be about 25 more match points away from the end of the match here. So DC's in on a shot. Let's see if Vinny can keep that whizzer in there tight.
All right, Austin's trying to shove the head down. Oh, and I think he's got a leg cradle in here.
Circa Randy Lewis, 1980, Olympic champion.
And DC Everest gets a takedown. Austin's going to have to work really quick here.
He's down 1 point with 10 seconds to go. All you got to do is score one. You can just, anything will score here. So we're going to have 5 seconds. We're going to get a fresh start. Coaches are going to tell him that. So that'll end it. It'll be 24 to 23. All that for 3 team points.
Right. That was a lot of activity. I'm tired now, Dennis. I need a nap.
I ran out of fingers and toes, so you know my problem. So. 47 match points. Unbelievable.
All right, it is 12 to 3 for a team score. All right, we're going to move on to the 126.
132, I believe.
132.
So update over there, 24 to 12. Glenwood City leading Barron. 30 to 6. Hudson
And
leading Merrill.
it looks like Central has forfeited. And so we are not going to see Jack Shower out there. And we're going to move on to Lane Haig. And Central gets a forfeit at 138 is my guess. They're not updating the board right now.
So we should be at 144. Looks like we're getting ready to bring Vinny Sint out.
All right, at 144, they got Josiah Beltran, ranked number 4 in Division I, 13-1 coming into tonight. Vinny with a nice,
Nice shot if he can just keep scrambling. Yeah, coaches told him, great shot, finish it.
It's that slide by, that Jack Forrest slide by.
Kind of good to see Jack Forrest in the lineup for Rookie State this week. He's a lightning.
That was
bolt.
awesome.
High schooler on the senior world team. Simply incredible. For those of you who don't know what that means, it's basically essentially a high school. If you took football, it'd be a high school football player playing in the NFL Pro Bowl. That's basically what it would be. A little scramble here. Looks like they're going to be kind of locked up. Can't see. Yeah, referee's going to call stalemate. Give them a fresh start. Still 0-0. 49 seconds to go. First period. Quick takedown there for Everest. Quick escape. 30 seconds to go, first period. 3-1, DC Everest.
Nice shot here in on a single on the edge. But Vinny's broke him down a little bit. A lot of front head pressure. 10 seconds if you can get around the side. But DC Everest has got an elbow pretty solid there.
We got 4 seconds to go. Vinny did a nice job there, just crashing his hips down.
It's
Put all
good
that weight
sprawl.
on, broke the grip, right? the opponent had a pretty decent shot. Caution there for jumping before the whistle.
Nice roll through there from the DC Everest wrestler to get the reversal. And he has a cradle hooked up. If he can get this turned over, I think he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he's going to collect his near fall here.
He's got the arm over the shoulder there, Dennis, so this might not be able to end in a pin unless he gets an adjustment.
There it is.
There it was, yep.
Good adjustment there. Be 16 points for DC Everest. Going to make the team score 18-15, I believe. That'll jump us up to 150 pounds. We'll see who Central throws out this time.
Looks like Brody Nussbaum coming out.
Again.
And at 150 pounds, they've got Halen Lithen, 7-13 record coming into today. So I would give Central the probably the advantage here.
It's Brody Nussbaum. We're giving him an advantage in every single match. Check around the gym here. Hudson still leads 30-11 over Merrill. Glenwood City still leads 24-12 over Barron.
I think the Merrill is 3-11, Dennis, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that just a 3?
I think they're only in the 20-some pound match, though.
Little
nice
here.
one, Brody.
Collects his takedown.
Oh, and he's got him with his hip on the mat and working
Nice.
a power half. And on mat number 1, we've got Glenwood leading Barron 30-12. Brody's got 40 seconds left here to try and get a turn, and he is getting close. He's got an arm bar in.
Just take your time. Nice and slow. There it is. He's got the seatbelt position with his right hand. He's holding that hip bone. He'll get at least 4 points here. He might collect the fall. It's pretty tight. Still got 15 seconds to go. Get him rolling back and forth. He might catch him right. There it is. He got it with 3 seconds to go in the first period. Brody Nussbaum picks up the fall. Well done. Takes the team score to 24-15 for St. Croix Central.
Oh, nice job by Brody for sure. Great match for him. All right, we've got a pretty good tilt here. This is number 6 in Division 1, ranked number 6 and 7, depending upon your Carson Kempf, a senior at 157 pounds for DC Everest, is going to be taking on Everett Knospe, currently ranked 9th or 8th in Division 2. So this should be a good one.
So we are at 157 pounds now. Knospe putting together a nice season. He's placed at all 4 tournaments we've been in this year. Took third at Lakeville. Was a champion in down in lacrosse. Took fifth at Northern Badger and took third last week in Merrill.
Nice takedown of the Firemen's there, DC Everest. Everett trying to go into a quad pod. And he's going to get an escape here, go to 3-1. Minute left, just over a minute. All right, just a little bit of pushing and shoving, some hand fighting here. 30 seconds left, 3-1, the match score.
I would say most of Everett's matches this year on his feet, when he gets his opponent moving, he's scoring points. And right now, they're kind of both just two bulls going at it right now. Hard to move each other. See if we can get some hand control here and get some motion, get to a shot. So that ends the first period, 3-1. St. Croix Central defers. DC Everest to choose down. So Merrill picks up a tech fall over there. They take a lead 14-11 in the team score now over Hudson.
So we get an escape from DC Everest Kempf. And the score now goes 4-1 on the match score. Everett's working a Russian tie, 2-on-1.
Another fireman's carry. He's got a go-to move.
Yeah. Oh, and he's kept it into a bundle.
Still
Getting some back points here. This is going to put him in a huge deficit.
So we are at 50 seconds to go in the second period, about halfway through the match.
I don't think this is a pinning spot, but
Yeah, if Everett can keep his hips, work to get his hips flat here. There he goes.
all right, so 11-1. So a 10-point deficit. This is going to have to be a big comeback from Everett here. Everest Kempf with a cross wrist in. Got Everett broke down. 10 seconds left. And going for a tilt. Not quite to the 45. I don't think he scored any points there.
Nope, didn't award it. So Everett's in a little hole here, 11-1, starting the third period. Time to reach into that big bag of tricks and pull one out. Another fireman's attempt.
Well, and Everett's not looking to attack here. Kempf is, is solidly in the lead. So Everett really, it's his job to be
Yeah,
pushing the pace and
gotta-
scoring
yep.
and He's going to have to push it a lot more than what he's doing right now in order to get back into this match.
Yeah, wrist ties aren't going to do it right now.
No.
Here's what we talked about. Get some motion. Good things happen.
Now we're down to 35 seconds.
It's probably hard to see on the camera here, but there's been just a great hand fight going on in this match and trying to get wrist control and hand control. You can tell, I think, both these guys have spent some time doing a little Greco-Roman wrestling in the offseason because they're using some very, very good technique to keep their elbows in, hand control, putting pressure while keeping a solid base. It's going to be about 10 seconds to go here. Everett's probably not going to pull this one out, but you know, he'll learn from this. Good thing they're D1. We'll see him again this year. There, you score your takedown here. Win the third period. Didn't quite get it. Good effort, though. So 11-1 effort to win. Take the team score to 24-19.
All right, a close duel here, and in the DC Everest previous duel with Glenwood City, they tightened it up in the upper weights.
Yep.
But I will say, I think we're pretty solid in the upper weights. So we got Jake Swenson coming out here. And for DC Everest, my guess is this is, they don't really have anybody with a winning record here. Maybe Davian Griffin.
Jake with a big move off the whistle. Got the takedown. Didn't quite get any near fall there, but nice little hip toss there from Jake.
All right, 30 seconds in. Jake's up 3-0 for St. Croix Central. Got a good wrist ride and a tilt in here. And it looks like 3 being awarded so far. But he hasn't moved out of that hold, so he could get more if he goes back to that tilt. Nope, he's released.
Match score 6-0. Jake's looking for more. Here we go. A lot of flip flop there. Looks like Glenwood City pulled out the other one, 40-something to, yeah, I missed it. They erased the scoreboard.
So Swenson up 6-0 here. 35 seconds left in the first period. Looking like another tilt coming.
Nice arm bar in there if you can. Yep. Refs holding 3, should award it. Yep, so 9-0 now. Should be able to just go right back to it. Keeping a lot of pressure on his hips. He knows the opponent's head's been pretty much on the mat the whole period. That'll wear him out if nothing else. 4 seconds to go here. We're going to wrap up the first period 9-0. Jake Swenson.
Nice first period from Jake. And we're going to go both up. Start the, is it the third period?
Yeah, because I believe, yeah, they switched the scoreboard now.
No, it's the second period.
Oh. Well, yeah, they okay. Yep.
All right, team score here 24-19 in favor of St. Croix Central. And we got some more blood time. So we should have a really, I think, the marquee matchup that we're looking forward to at 215 pounds. We are going to get from DC Everest, Nico Kleinschmidt, ranked number 2 in Division I currently, against Brock Swenson, ranked number 4 at heavyweight in Division II. Oh, I'm sorry. DC Everest is Division I.
Yep.
Central's Division II.
Jake came out with a 2-on-1, just snapped him down, just put in the leg, and we're in the Oki choke position here, so he's got a 3-point takedown. Match scores 12-0. If he can take him to his back here, this match will be over.
He was trying to get that hooked up.
More blood time. Wondering why the ref stopped the match. It didn't make sense. So. So over on the other mat, Hudson and Merrill still scrapping. 20-11, a team score in favor of Merrill. Talked earlier about a great crowd tonight for our Hall of Fame duels. This is the night of the celebrate with the St. Croix Central Wrestling Club. For those who don't know, the club goes back many years, and I would argue one of the strongest club in the St. Croix Central School District for any sport team. The following, the backing we have, the support we have. We have a ginormous golf tournament every summer, and we just get lots of fan support. We'll do a little social afterwards tonight, so come on down if you're out in the Hammond area. Appreciate seeing everybody. The club itself, we do just put on our tournaments. We put on our golf tournament, and the number one thing we do is we keep the youth wrestling free. They don't have to pay for the training sessions during the year at St. Croix Central. The uniforms are provided. Just everything we do, we get the kids involved and keep the sport fun, get the numbers out, let the varsity coaches do their thing. And I think it just, over time, you're seeing just some great results right now. We have 4 college wrestlers out there right now. We talked about earlier about Devin Wasley wrestling up D1 up at North Dakota State. Got Owen Wasley wrestling D2 at Augustana in South Dakota. Starting there at 184 pounds. We got Teague Holzer wrestling 133 pounds for UW Lacrosse. Currently top 5 ranked team in the nation. And then we got Will Schmidt wrestling for Sacred Heart out in Connecticut, right?
Yep.
Where is that? Haven't been out that far yet. Yeah, so we got also another D1 program. So
more
kids.
blood time.
Yep.
Boy, just about to put a half in.
So match-wise, we're at 42 seconds to go in the second period. This match score is 12-0 in favor of Jake Swenson. There is a 5-minute blood time per athlete, so seems like an eternity when you're doing these types of things, but got to protect the athletes. So.
All right, and again, we're in the second matchup of the night. There will be one more duel after this. St. Croix Central will be taking on Glenwood City. As Dennis likes to say, the Battle of St. Croix County. Merrill will be taking on Barron next, and DC Everest will wrestle Hudson.
I got to admit, I kind of miss the old Dunn St. Croix days when Glenwood City and St. Croix Central and Boyceville and Spring Valley, there were some serious scraps and matches. Those kids, it was all about bragging rights. And now that we're in a, kind of growing up a little bit, we're in a little different conference right now in the middle border, but man, brings back good memories. Great coaches on both sides, great athletes on both sides. A lot of fun to watch, great to be a fan.
Yeah, and the division assignments have changed quite a bit this year. The whole state tournament and qualifying process is different than it used to be. There are no conference tournaments. There's no regional tournament. There's only a sectional. 14 teams at the section, and the top 2 place winners go on to the state tournament. So there'll be every bracket, Division 1, 2, and 3 will have and girls will have a 14-person bracket, I believe. I'm actually not sure about the girls.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Might have misspoke.
We'll have our statistician get on that.
All right.
Figure it out as soon as he shows up.
Well, we might be approaching the 5-minute mark here. Well, and so just so everyone knows, it can take a lot longer than 5 minutes. They get 5 minutes to stop the bleeding, and cleanup can take as long as they want.
So the different format we're talking about, it's this year it'll be Saturday, February 14th. So take your sweetheart out for Valentine's Day. Come over to Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser School District. Watch some wrestling all day. Well, so we've said there's 2 kids at every weight going to go to state. 14 weight classes, 28 going to state. I believe our regional, sectional, whatever you want to call it now, has 36 returning state qualifiers in it.
For 28 spots.
For 28 spots.
Yeah.
So a minimum of 8 state qualifiers are going to stay home this year, plus any new up-and-comers that knock somebody out. So it's absolutely insane, but it's going to be a great day. We talk about this, when we get to postseason. The stars have to align, right? You got to do a lot of things. You got to be healthy. You got to be wrestling well. You have to make weight. You got to hope the flu bug came in December, not in February. All the little things. Hope you don't have a flat tire on your way to school. All the little things have to add up. And if the stars align, you'll have a good day. You get to go down and wrestle in Madison. But it's just a great, outstanding day, fun day to watch. And like I said, that'll be coming up about a little less than a month from now. So.
Yeah. All right, so we've got, after the break in the action, this match score again is 12-0 in favor of Jake Swenson. And there's stoppage for blood again.
We'll try again.
Well, and Jake back to that quad pod, gets to his feet, and able to get a mat return by DC Everest.
So kind of what we talked about earlier, you have 5 seconds to return to the mat, and DC Everest took a little longer than that. So that's why you get the stall call was delivered. Not sure what happened.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That was a very odd thing.
Did he get poked in the eye or something, maybe?
I don't think so.
Just wanted a break. He wrestled for 30 seconds.
I don't know if it's more impressive that he wanted to break or that he talked the ref into it.
Yeah. So there's the takedown. That'll be the technical fall. Jake will win the match 16-0.
All right, it looks like we are going to get to see Leo McKenna tonight, which is great.
Yeah.
See him come out, 175 pounds. Leo is currently ranked number 12 in Division II. Having a really good year. Looks really good, actually. I think 19-3 19-3 is his record coming into tonight.
I thought last week against Hastings that might have been his best match he
It
wrestled.
was really good, yeah.
I mean, he had a great run at Northern Badger, but that Hastings match, he took care of business.
We got Nathaniel Briggs here, I believe, 11-6. So no slouch here. This should be a pretty good match.
Great motion there. Leo picks the knee for a single, goes right to a cradle, right to a hammer. Oh, Everest tries to throw. Kept his hips free, nice job there, scored his takedown. Good thing that he didn't panic there, right? He knew he's in good position. Don't reach for something that's going to get an arm trapped or something.
All right, so Leo gives up an escape, and it is now 3-1. Tried for a high crotch there. Everest with a little arm drag. Oh, a nice little sweep single.
Same move as before. See if he can finish this time. There he goes.
And Everest's pretty good on the bottom. Leo's not really able to break him down here. Gets another escape, go to 6-2 in favor of McKenna. Kind of a quick shot there.
Buddy's turning the corner well to see if he can get that leg up, get it shelved on his leg. End of the period. So end of the first period, Leo's got a 6-2 lead. It'll be his choice. He's going to take neutral.
Nice takedown from McKenna. I think they awarded it. They didn't award it yet, did they?
Not yet. It seems like they...
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can draw your attention to Matt.
Good lift and mat return.
Last year we had the honor of announcing J.D. Binder from Hudson. He had his 100th win at our Hall of Fame tournament. Right now he just got a fall for his 151st win. His first match tonight against Merrill was his 150th. Congratulations, J.D. We know there are many more to come this year.
All right, Leo McKenna up 9-3 currently. 3 takedowns, 3 escapes. We got 45 seconds left in the second period.
No. Everest is looking for the big move, and McKenna's got that figured out, I think. So I think we're in pretty good shape here. So he leads 12-3, 29 seconds to go, second period.
Yeah, if Gio Stork didn't get my vote for most improved, it might be Leo McKenna in a close second here. It was, had a good year on varsity last year, but it really looks good this year.
He's one of those kids, I remember his freshman year, he just couldn't quite crack the varsity lineup consistently, and got a couple matches in, but, sometimes that sitting back a year, when your body's growing, and just do your work in the room, do your work on JV matches, kind of stay out of the spotlight.
Right.
Look what you got as a product here your junior year. You got a machine.
All right, we got minute 45, third period, 175-pound match. Leo up 12-3. Hasn't been able to break the Everest wrestler down yet.
Yeah, and I think the Everest wrestler spent a little time in the weight room. He looks like he's pretty solid.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a cross wrist here. No.
Switched off to a half. He can turn the ooh, pretty powerful hips there. I guess we'll play this escape and takedown game all night long. Good for us so far.
All right, down to 1 minute left in the match. Major decision right now, 12-4, so an 8-point match.
He's trying to dump him here. Yep, and see, he's got that figured out. He's going right to
And
his
now
back.
he goes to his back.
So he'll get a tech fall here. If he gets the near,
I
he
don't
can get
know.
the near fall. He always got to get the
He's
takedown.
going to actually get reversed.
So you got a takedown and a reversal. So 15-6. 35 seconds to go here.
Leo doesn't want to get into an armbar
Yeah,
situation. He's doing the right thing, working up. Andy's got his arm back.
Yep, keep scoring here. Give him the 1-point escape. That'll be 16-6. 10 seconds to go here. See if Lee can get one more. Just for spite. There it is.
Nice job. Oh, he waved off the
Called it.
takedown. Ooh, that would, if that would have mattered, that would have been a tough conversation, I
Yeah.
think.
Gary Larson already put it on the board, so it doesn't change the team match score. But we're taking it.
Really nice win from Leo.
Very nice.
All right, we're going to move up to 190 pounds. And we got Jaden Stave coming out here at 190 for St. Croix Central. He's going to go against, I'm guessing, a junior, Ryan Schultz, 14-8.
First 30 seconds go by here. Guys just getting to know each other. Stave looking for the underhook.
Yeah, nice work by Jaden there, working that underhook.
Right to a single.
Yep.
Perfect technique.
Trying to get that figure four in on the leg. All right, we're going to get a restart here. 52 seconds left, first period.
So in our other match, Merrill starting to pull away from Hudson. They're up 41-17 now.
Jaden's got that figure four on the leg.
Yep,
Good.
get that, pop that hip over, he'll. Got 25 seconds to go here, first period.
And he's going to restart with a different attack. Came off the leg. So we're probably going to finish like this with no score. Stalling we get.
That's just domination from Stave, right? I mean, I don't know if the kid's stalling so much as Stave just putting on a great ride, and it makes the opponent look like he's not doing anything when in all reality, He's just getting dominated right now.
And DC Everest deferred. And Stave chose both up. Going to try for another takedown. I'm guessing we might see that underhook again, Dennis.
I'm thinking. Here comes the underhook. See if we can keep him on the mat.
Oh.
Should get a stall call here. See our viewer count's heading up. That's good to see. Just everybody knows we're at St. Croix Central High School here. Hall of Fame duels. First round tonight. St. Croix Central took on Merrill, won 57-17. Currently in round 2, we're wrestling DC Everest, and we are up 33-19 at the 190-pound bout. In the next round, we'll take on local Glenwood City. Stave working a front headlock there. Hold him down. If he can just break the grip here. Oh, he gave him the points already, so that's good. So you lead 6-0 now, 30 seconds to go, second period.
No, he worked that right in. He had a leg, and that came out. All right, moving into the third period. Score 6-0 in favor of Jaden Stave. And they choose both up again. Well, Jaden gives up the takedown there, but he was in a dangerous position, and that was a wise decision.
Yep. Wise is a good word there. Let's see if he can just get some motion here. He's doing the quad pod, getting some hand control. He should be able to pop out here. There it is.
So now we got 7-3, and there's about 1:12 left in the match. All right, we got a team score 33-19 in favor of St. Croix Central. Got 3 matches remaining. 215 heavyweight and 106.
Oh, there he goes. Take down. Got a swipe. Let's see him there. Yeah, he just got one swipe.
Jaden's been working this figure 4 leg ride quite a bit this year. Still trying to figure out a little bit. He gets into this position a lot. Hasn't scored as many points as he would have liked for how many opportunities he's had. Going right over to a cradle.
We got 12 seconds to go. Let's see if we can pick something up here. He's up 10-3. Let's just don't do anything silly here. There's a count. We'll give up the reverse, so it'll be 10-5 final.
A good match from Jaden.
Yeah, we'll take it.
All right, this is the big one. So again, we got Nico Kleinschmidt, ranked number 2, Division 1, against Brock Swenson, ranked number 4 at heavyweight in Division 2. So they're both weighed in at 215 tonight, and I'm going to enjoy watching this one.
Just sit back and watch it. Huh?
Yeah. This might be the best guy that Brock has wrestled all year.
I think that's a given.
Yeah.
Quick visual, Klein looks a lot bigger, doesn't he?
Yeah. It is amazing. I think Brock is put together for sure. I wouldn't give a strength edge to DC Everest, but he does look like a bigger body. Oh, nice little sweep single.
See if he can just keep his technique here. There it is. Collecting
Beauty.
points. Coach Dilcher's blood's boiling right now. Telling him to stay heavy. Nothing's easy.
All right, we're about 55 seconds here. Brock actually has a trapped arm, and nope, but he's still got it broke down, which was impressive in itself.
You know, sometimes you get these better wrestlers, they're just not used to being on the bottom, right? It's like, oh, what do I do down here? I've never been here. And don't get a lot of mat time here, so Brock can just stay heavy and keep working some good pinning combinations.
30 seconds left, first period.
He'll wear him out.
Kleinschmidt's working his way up.
Yep. Now Brock's got to get to a move here without walking off. Yeah, good call.
That was the right choice. Can get a restart. Oh, quick breakdown right off the whistle for Swenson. That's really nice. Into an armbar.
Yeah, good visual. I mean, you know, you got your opponent's head on the mat. This will score a lot of points in the ref's mind as the match goes on here. Great period. We might have to see Brock wrestle in the third period the way this one's going.
Well, we'll see if he's got a gas tank for it.
Yeah, I guess. I'll give you this, Jeremy. If he can end it in the second period, it'll be a tech fall or fall. I'll buy you popcorn tonight, okay?
Excellent. I can't wait. All right, so Brock chose down. Kleinschmidt let him up. Score now 4-1. Or I'm sorry, 4-0. Favor of Swenson.
Another great low single.
Got caught that time. A little bit too far away to be shooting on that.
Yep. And again, a straight-on shot. You know, we talk about this all the time. Turn that corner, create an angle. There, another shot. So Brock with all the scoring so far, the takedown and the escape.
I don't think Kleinschmidt has actually had a shot.
Yes, that was my next point, yep. I can tell you right now, if we're down in Madison, this match is going on, Brock's already picked up 1 or 2 stall calls on him because they don't allow you to not have an offense.
Right. Well, we're down to 40 seconds here. Second period, again, scores 4-0. Probably the marquee match of the night, to be honest with you.
Analysis I always use is like kind of like watching playoff baseball. When you see a 2-1 baseball game, you may think, "Oh, it's a really boring game," but it's actually the greatest game we've ever seen. And this is what we have right here. This is a chess match out there right now. There's a lot of things going on for position, hand control. They're both staying in the center of the mat. These are 2 just well-coached athletes here. They're giving us a really good show. Well, Brock, this is what they call the third period. You have to go 2 more minutes. I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right, so Kleinschmidt chooses down. So his goal here is to get an escape
I think Brock jumped the
and a
whistle there.
takedown and tie it up and go into overtime.
So we'll see what Brock does there. He went to a left arm chop there. We'll see if he switches up now and goes to like a right angle, deep waist ankle or something. Nope, exact same move. So Kleinschmidt anticipated it and hit the roll. So
Brock with really good hips there.
that was awesome.
Scrambles well. Obviously wrestled at a much. He started as a freshman, I think, at 135, 138, and has worked his way up to the heavyweight here. Wrestling 215 tonight.
Yeah, just a great looking athlete here. Both of them. There. Wait.
And
called it on us.
stalling on Swenson.
Okay.
Could have went either way, really, but I'm not opposed to that call.
Just that little switch off. He switched to the right side, and he just threw Kleinschmidt off there. 90% of the kids ride left side because they're right-handed. And Brock switched over there. He stopped his motion. He didn't know what to do.
We got 1:10 left. 4-0 Swenson. One takedown and an escape is the difference here in this match.
And 4 minutes.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Okay, I shouldn't say that on the air, but Brock's done all the wrestling here.
So we had 2 stalling calls on Swenson, so that gave Kleinschmidt a point. So now it's 4-1. 45 seconds left.
Look at that, how he dropped his hips. Brock dropped it, kept the knee, picked it at the knee, didn't get up high on the thigh.
Yep, cracked him down.
Threw his own hips into him, took him right over. He's in good position. We've got 25 seconds to go. He's got the hips turned. If he can just get an under scoop on there it comes. He can hang here all day.
He's going to need to work up, otherwise the ref's going to call him for stalling again. 10 seconds to go. Score 4-1.
4 seconds to go here. Great match by Brock Swenson. Signature win here.
Got some frustration from Kleinschmidt.
Well, he's been ridden for 5 minutes of this match, right? That was 2 swipes. He got 2. So that'll end up 6-1. Make sure the kid keeps his temper here. 6-1 final.
Really nice match from Brock Swenson.
So with 2 matches to go, that'll make it 39-19. So the team scores wrapped up for St. Croix Central. We got this match against Division I DC Everest. And just a great win there for Brock Swenson. We'll jump up to 285 pounds.
Yeah, we got Gio Stork here for St. Croix Central. And I don't know who they're going to put in. Must be Andrew Headinga. 3-2.
Gio with just some great motion here. DC Everest took a nice shot. Gio did a nice job of sprawling, went right to a front headlock position. Turning more, now he's collecting near fall already. He went from being in the air, almost being taken down, to up 6-0, or yeah, 6-0. Stork's a sophomore, correct?
I don't know who this. They have a whole bunch of 215 pounders, so this is either Casey Rao or Andrew Headinga from Everest.
He's getting a tilt there. He might get the fall. I've never. Quick tilt.
Sure looked like a pin to me.
Definitely got 4. Whew, that was tight. That was close. Same hold, so he's not awarding any points here. Additional points. Now he's got the pretty tight. There's the fall. 1:58 seconds into the first period. Geo Stork picks up the fall. Takes a team score to 45-19 for St. Croix Central.
All right, then we're going to go down to the 106, and we're going to get Connor Becker from St. Croix Central. Connor having a great year. He's currently ranked number 9 at 106 pounds in Division II. And his record coming into tonight, 17-3. He's going to face off against Bryce Vang, a freshman, with a 5-11 record. Connor Becker, a sophomore. Again, one of these guys really didn't crack the lineup last year as a freshman, but having just a bang-up year. Moving down from 113 to 106, and he looks really good at 106.
Right to that near wrist tilt. Picking some points up here. Got 3. Now he's got the 4.
Well, that should be a new move. They should have awarded, and we get a 10 more. All right, so 51-19 is going to be your score for the dual meet. St. Croix Central with another convincing win. And we're going to take a quick break and recognize our seniors.
I'd also like to offer a huge congratulations to Merrill's Brett Suhaki, who, in his defeat of Hudson in the last match, earned his 100th victory. Congratulations, Brett.
So that concludes our second
We are getting ready to
match of the night. We will have a little honors award ceremony here for the seniors. We'll sign off here for a couple minutes. We'll come back for the third match against Glenwood City. We'll see you in a couple minutes. And welcome back to St. Croix Central High School, Thomas Semp Gymnasium. Dennis Malachek alongside Jeremy Knospe here. We're at the St. Croix Central Hall of Fame wrestling duels tonight. First, we're on going to start our third match here in a minute. We started the night with Merrill, and we won that match 57-17. We just finished up with taking on DC Everest. We won that one 51-19. And now we're going to do the Battle of St. Croix County with Glenwood City. Go back to some old.
And Dennis, I think this is going to be the best matchup team-wise. Glenwood, I believe, won both of their tilts here so far tonight, and we should have a good one here with St. Croix Central.
You'll see the other outside mats going on over on the left side, over on mat number 1. You're going to see Barron taking on Merrill, and on the right side, you're going to see DC Everest taking on Hudson. So we had 6 teams here tonight, each team wrestling 3 times.
Glenwood not ranked currently as a team.
They were earlier in the season. I know they were in the top 10 like back in December, I'll say. I can't remember exactly when. But
I know we just had a duel from with Marathon and Auburndale, the 5 and 6, and I think Auburndale won that duel here last night, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Not here, but last night.
Okay.
So it's nice that we've got all 3 divisions represented here tonight. We got 2 Division I teams, a couple of Division II teams, and a couple of Division III teams. So that's really nice to see.
Looks like we got. We're going to get started at 100. I believe we're starting at 120 pounds.
Yes, sir. I agree.
The scoreboard says 106. We're always right because we got the microphones.
That's exactly it. And looks like we're going to send out Clay Nally from St. Croix Central. And I'll try and get some information on who we might be seeing from Glenwood. Glenwood at 120 pounds. I'm looking at Waylon Fry. Well, I take that back. I think, I don't know, Waylon Fry. Oh, yeah, you're right. So currently, Waylon is Division III, ranked number 12 or 8, depending upon which website you're going off of. He's 21 and 5. And Nally is coming in freshman, currently 5 and 6.
All right, we'll get her going here. Glenwood in on a quick shot, but Nally able to weasel his way out of there. Glenwood back in on a second shot, covers up, collects the takedown.
Glenwood really a solid team down in the lower weights.
Had a wrist tilt, near side wrist tilt hooked up, but Nally able to roll through that and break the grip on the way through. Gonna hit it again here, it looks like.
All right, we've got on mat number 3, we got DC Everest against Hudson.
So while the matches are going on here, we've brought in an SCC alum, Noah Nussbaum. Noah, can you hear us all right?
Yeah, I can
All right,
hear you
good.
guys
sound
perfect.
great. Good.
I'm probably a little
Hey, so
loud.
Noah, you were what, a 2023 grad, right?
2024.
2020. Oh my goodness, that's
Yeah,
time flies.
2 years ago
So
already.
Noah's down playing football at UW River Falls, and of course, anybody who followed it, they were national champions this year. Noah's starting outside linebacker for him. We had more fun watching you and your team this year than anything I think I've done in a long time, sports related. So congratulations on the
I
national
appreciate
championship.
it so much. It was an absolute surreal experience for sure. I kind of you go into the season I'm just working to get a spot, maybe some playing time, and then get to the season I'm starting, and it's okay, here we go.
So this was your second. Did you gray shirt officially the first year?
Yep, first year I gray shirted. So it's D3's all weird with you don't red shirt. It's gray shirt, so you're part of the team. You just can't do anything. So I spent all fall just going to practice and watching and lifting, and yep, that's all. So I'm a freshman technically still.
Okay, good. Yeah. So tell us about let's just talk about the weather. I mean, after November 15th, it seemed like every game you were playing, the high was somewhere in single digits.
The weather was the craziest. In high school, you never play past November,
Thanksgiving,
so
right?
it's never snowing that much. But first playoff game, it was we're record snowing. It was snowing all week, and we're oh my gosh.
Against the California team, if I'm not mistaken, which is fantastic.
We were okay, a Cali team has to come from 80-degree weather the day before to our whatever 3 inches on the snow. So it really felt like we were at recess. It was such a cool experience, and it was so much fun.
So obviously, you guys. You had Caleb Blaha, and you guys were throwing. Obviously, and you had your passing teams or running team game, but let's say you were a passing team for the most part. Did you have to change your approach from an offensive perspective? Did you change the plays, or did you just keep doing what you do, and it didn't matter if it was 2 below or 20 above?
Coach Matheson comes up with the craziest schemes and plays. We get to see it all fall camp, so it's we're not. It's just normal for us, but outside of that, it's you look at it, it's holy cow. But I think their mentality is all the same. It's go fast, score a lot of points, just get the ball down the field. So they just airmail it no matter the weather. So they didn't really care. They were just all go.
Yeah, and so they worked their way all the way to the national championship game. Took on North Central, who was in the finals for the 6th year in a row, I believe, something along those lines. That's a dynasty. Let's face it.
Yeah.
And so then game started out a little slow. You're down, I think, 7-3, 14-3 somewhere at one point. And then from there, it was basically all River Falls after that.
Well, they came out that first drive. We stopped them for 2 plays, and then that huge run, and then so it's all right. Well, we kind of we honestly expected a game, but it's okay. It was a wake-up call, and they got that second one, but our offense just really started to click in the second half, and we went into halftime. It's 2 years ago when they lost, they were beating Cortland. Cortland came back and just pounded them. It's we were all right, we got to come out in the second half just ready to go, and that's exactly what we did. Our defense held them under 14 points. They haven't been held under 14 points for 8 years since 2017, so we just really showed up because we had to, and the offense just did their thing, so we kind of just expect the offense to do whatever they're going to do, and then we just got to have their back.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great fun to watch. Congratulations.
So
it was very cool.
So let's talk about your wrestling here at St. Croix Central. Obviously, you're returning your state qualifier for us. When did you actually start wrestling? Do you remember? Can you even think back of what grade it was? Was it kindergarten or something?
Probably
like that?
even before that.
Okay.
I remember coming to all this stuff when Marcus was wrestling, but through elementary I was such a baby. I was so scared. I was more worried about winning and losing than actually wrestling. So I didn't wrestle a ton tournaments wise. Even middle school I didn't wrestle 7th grade. But so it's coming to high school, it was all right, you just need to go out there and wrestle. It's not as much about the winning and losing, where you're just doing the sport because you love it. And that's what really changed mine. It's who cares? Just go out there and wrestle as hard as you can, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. So what have you noticed? I ask this everybody that comes up here. You've been out a couple of years now. What's changed? Can you see difference in the moves the kids are doing, or in the coaching techniques or the training, or what do you see is different from when you're just even a couple of years ago?
I think what's really changed even from when I was in there is we've gone back to we're gonna have these 3 moves we're gonna hit, and you're gonna execute them as much as you can. Like even coach at the middle school level, it's all the same. It's all right. We're gonna do a high crotch, a sweep single, and a double, and that's the 3 moves you're gonna hit. Because once you do that, you're gonna be on stop. Like Brock, Juice hits the underhook to the shot, and that's all. You execute it so much. It's just hitting these basic moves and not doing all the fancy stuff to win matches. It's just doing your job and doing it right.
Yeah. And you may say, oh, we're only doing 3 moves, but there's 500 different setups to get to those
exactly.
moves also. So everybody was back in the day watched Cale Sanderson win 4 national titles. They said, oh, yeah, it was a low single, but yes, he also had 250 ways to set it up.
There's so many different ways to get to it.
Exactly.
And that's what they work on. You have these 3 shots, but we're going to work on different ways to get to it. When are you going to be able to hit it? On bottom, what you're going to do. Well, bottom is just a huge mentality thing where if you think you're just going to get out, then you're going to keep working to get out, and that's going to piss off the guy on top.
Hey, just want to give an update here. So the 120-pound match was before this. We had Nally, so he got tech-fouled by Glenwood City. And now we're moving into, this is the 126-pound match. Going into the 3rd period here. Glenwood is up 6-0 against Austin Volts. Glenwood, William Obermueller, ranked number 7 currently on the Wisconsin Grappler.
He's got a spladle in there too.
He did get spladled, yeah. He actually moved himself into a spladle the first period.
You just got to get his leg out.
I assume you've watched the TV replay of the finals already?
Oh, yeah.
So we just all melted in our chairs when first time they call out Noah Newspawn's name. They said, oh, yeah, he was a wrestler, and the coach loves wrestlers. And
yeah, I thought that was super cool that, they actually did the research and, knew I wrestled. I was like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody stalking that.
Crazy pull. I was like, wow. And they were, explaining, my I'm like, wow. That's the best thing you can say.
Yeah.
No, it was good stuff. They had a couple of shots on the TV as well.
Yeah.
A lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was best experience of my life by far.
Were there other wrestlers on your football team?
Oh yeah, there's wrestlers all over. The other linebacker I played with was a good wrestler too, over in Shawano on the east side. But we have wrestlers from all over.
I noticed when we come to your games, your parking lot's full of Minnesota plates. Is your team Minnesota dominated, or does it just seem that way?
It's a lot of Minnesota because we're so close to the cities, and a lot of Minnesota, a lot of Wisconsin.
Yep.
So we're both, and we actually have a lot of Arizona kids as well. Arizona's the outside state. We recruit a lot. I don't know why they just kind of pick it.
The coaches volunteer to go on that recruiting trip.
They love going down there.
They'll spend all March
the
down
kids
there.
from Arizona have a cheaper-ish tuition, so I think that's a big driving force.
Okay.
You get reciprocity. We got this couple seconds left here. Obermueller is going to pick up a 6-0 win against Austin Volts. Volts with a tough night tonight.
Yeah, he had a couple of hammers.
I think
tonight.
he went 0-3, which I've never seen him do before.
Yeah, that first match was pretty tough.
All right, we're going to move into 132 pounds. Let's see who we're bringing out here. I don't know what the lineup. It is going to be Jack Shower for St. Croix Central coming out, which would be nice to see. And then I'm guessing this is Preston Arvey. Yes, from Glenwood. He's Preston Arvey 21-5. Jack again. I think he's only 3-1 for the year.
He hasn't really wrestled much, has he?
No, he hasn't wrestled much. Saving himself for the dual meets here. Even though Jack's only 3-1 and Arvey is 21-5, I'd probably give favor Jack Shower in this match.
He may be 3-1, but he's probably got 1,000 matches in his career, so it's no big deal that he's jumping in mid-season here.
Oh boy. Okay, 100 wins.
All right, we got another person.
So Noah, tell us what's your favorite memory from St. Croix Central Wrestling, your St. Croix Central Wrestling days?
Probably just, I didn't wrestle much. I couldn't wrestle my senior year very much, but just the fact, winning conference, regional champs, and then being so close to that team team state run, but I just think the fact that like we made history every year of my high school is like, okay, this program's going in such a good direction, and like it might not have been the best at the start, but at least I could be in the process of it.
Yeah.
And obviously going to state my junior year, and that's always been a lifelong dream of being down on the floor, and so that was surreal as well.
Yeah.
So definitely going to state.
Well, it was sure a lot of fun to watch you,
Yeah.
and just appreciate the opportunity, and love to see you come back.
Are you helping out with the youth program
I'm
still?
coaching middle school.
Okay.
Again, so.
What's your philosophy there? What are you teaching them?
That it's not as much about losing and winning. It's just having fun and going out there and working as hard as you can and being tough. Just basic stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love back in the day when Mark Delander, well, he's still coaching, but when he's helping out, he would tell the kids in middle school, because it's only a 1 minute period, he's like, if you don't shoot in the first 15 seconds, I'm not coaching you. He's like, just, force that aggression, right? Because going out there and standing around doesn't do any much good in middle school wrestling.
It's just not going out there with no hesitation and going out there to do your best. And I mean, obviously winning's the better part. Just going out there and doing what you want to do.
Yep,
for sure.
Well, we appreciate all the help you're doing with St. Croix Central. Obviously, great alumni for us, and we're going to 3 more seasons of River Falls football. So, what are you majoring in school?
Elementary education. So,
you going to teach and coach? Is that the plan?
Teach and coach.
Good.
That's pretty much the plan. So,
got anybody in your family who does that, or you got any experience?
Yeah, I got plenty of role models in that.
Good for you.
There for you. So.
Well, good. We had Jack Schauer here just at the end of the first period, picked up a nice takedown. Leads RV 3-0. What do you think of that match with Swenson and Kleinschmidt from DC Everest? I don't know if you were aware, but Kleinschmidt ranked number 2 in Division 1.
Really? D1 too, eh?
Yeah. So that was a really good win.
I mean, watching Brock all year, it's kind of like an expectation that he's gonna go out there and just whoop his kid. And I mean, that kid looked huge, like big, and I mean it was tough, but like you could tell Brock was comfortable through every single position out there. So it was really cool to see him go out there. And I mean, it was only 4-1, but Brock worked him pretty much all match. So that was really cool to see for sure.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Very impressive. He's gonna have a very good. Hopefully, he can have a really good end of the year here and go get it all.
Well, Jack picks up another point to lead 4-0 over Glenwood's RV. And we got 1 minute and 20 left in the second period.
I also thought Gio Stork looked really good in his last match. Like, just his positional wrestling there was just seeing him go after stuff, because he's usually more of a timid guy, and he's just going after it. So that was really cool to see out of him for sure.
Yeah, he's done very good this year.
Yeah, yes.
We were saying that Gio Stork and Leo McKenna probably are 2 most improved wrestlers over the last 12 months. And
Leo's looking really well, really good. Like his run at Badger that second day was phenomenal. It was really cool. A lot of people kind of give up on that second day after a loss or two, but I mean, he got that second day and he just went after it, so it was impressive. It was really impressive.
Yeah, definitely.
Over here on mat 1, we've got Hunter Opper, the 175-pounder for Merrill. Just got his 100th win, so they're celebrating that with the team photo and some banners, so congratulations to Hunter Opper.
So Noah, you had your senior banner up on the wall like all the other senior athletes do. What'd you do with your banner? Is it hanging on your dorm room wall, I assume, show everybody your high school?
You know, you get it for the grad party, and then I kind of let my mom take care of it, so I don't even know where it is, to be honest. My mom has it somewhere, so.
We'll find it on Facebook garage sale someday.
It's somewhere in the house.
We'll bring it out when least expected.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be hung somewhere for no random reason.
Well, Noah, we thank you for your time at St. Croix Central Wrestling. You're absolutely fun to watch. Good luck continuing. I mean, I don't know how you top your national champ, so let's just go get another one, right?
We're going to go back to back to back.
Get back to work and go another. So appreciate you going
I appreciate
your teaching and coaching and helping out with the program, and thanks for taking time with us.
Of course,
good
thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Yep.
you
Good
bet.
luck in school.
Great to talk to you.
Yes, we're in a barn burner here. It's 4-0 Shower with 8 seconds to go in the second period.
All right. Moving into the third period. Really nice match here. I was looking forward to see what Jack could do in this match. So very quality wrestler and RV. quick to his feet there. Yep, and he's going to have to release him. So he finally gets on the board, and now it's Shower ahead 4-1. Always great to talk to alumni wrestlers coming back in with still active, having huge success, obviously, on the football field. He was a load at middle linebacker this year. Took out one of the quarterbacks, I think, in the playoffs. Blew up some plays. Fun to watch.
Yeah, a couple games I went down and watched him, and Noah would have like 10 tackles in the first half already. It was like, some of us didn't get that in our careers, you know. Got a minute 20 here to go. Showers match. It's going to come down to a takedown game. Showers in on a single. Can he turn the corner? A little bit of distance there. See if he can trap the elbow and stay parallel here. There he goes. So Glenwood tried a barrel roll there, and Shower caught it. Got the takedown. It's 7-1 now. 50 seconds to go. If you're wondering about Shower's gas tank, I thought the last week against Hastings, he lost the match, but he won the third period. I mean, the kid was, I forget what the kid was ranked in the state, but.
Well, Shower did place on the podium in cross country this fall, so his gas tank is pretty good.
Yep.
All right, we're down to 12 seconds left here. Jack in really good shape, up 7-1. Quality match. Oh my goodness!
This is not.
I was just kidding.
He's gonna take Jake Swenson's place for who gives us the most heart attacks.
Yeah.
All right, so just a reversal, no near fall. 7-3. Jack's gonna win that one. Put Central on the board. I'll take the team score. We're down 8-3 right now. But we'll jump up to 138 and get the ball rolling here. Good match by Jack there.
Yeah. Yeah, so Glenwood leading the duel 8-3, like Dennis said. We're going to get Lane Haig coming in at 138. And from Glenwood, it looks like Landon Obermuller, a senior, 22-8.
Quick takedown by Haig. Gets escape, so 3-1. 12 seconds into the match. Little tussle there, and Glenwood City comes out on top. So the takedown gives it 4-3 for Glenwood City right now.
All right, got a minute and 10 left. 4-3 in favor of Obermuller from Glenwood.
Got to get Haig to get some, put it all together. He's getting to his feet very well, but he's not getting any hand control. And that time he did, he just went out of bounds. But now I think he's got it figured out now. He should be able to see an escape here.
Well, that's been his issue all year. He really does some great things, followed up with some lapses in technique. But only a sophomore.
Yep.
And I expect great things out of Lane Haig here his rest of his high school career.
Yep.
And we got a stalling against Glenwood.
Yeah, same thing. He's basically. Oh, what's going on here? you're in the riding position, so you got to be working for a fall, and he was just hanging. Granted, he was locked up in the legs, but it doesn't matter. You weren't working for a fall, so ref called the stall.
So 20 seconds left in the first period. Love to see Lane. Oh,
there's a nice, if he can just turn to the hips. There we go. Keep turning to the hips. Yes. Oh. Did all the work, didn't score any points. Now he, there, did you get one? Nope, didn't get it.
Oh, boy.
So 4-3 will end the first period. Glenwood will be ahead. A lot of action for first period.
I think the coaches want to see him get away.
Yep. They're going to put him down. Prove a point here, huh?
All right, second period. 4-3 in favor of Glenwood. Really don't like the approach to put your head on the mat.
Reach back and grab an ankle.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the stand-up. There you go.
I think you know why most wrestling coaches are bald.
Right. All right, that puts them in the lead, 5-4.
Yeah, got a minute 30 to go, second period here. Let's see if he can just kind of reset here and maybe get a good tilt working. Got a cradle locked up?
Not
Close,
quite.
Not quite, no.
Oh, he does have a...
Got the hip turned. If he can elevate it a little bit, he's closer than you think. Push.
Oh, he's got the far shoulder now, too.
Got to count. 2 count. Ref's holding 2. Should be able to catch a bunch here. Oh, he might pin him. All right.
What?
So he listened to us. We said to reset this period and work on something. He did it. And picked up 4 near fall. He's got to stay high.
All right, so Lane is actually up 9-4. Still has the Turk.
And he awarded it so he can turn him right away again here.
Oh, got up too high. 20 seconds left, second period,
He's got a
9-4.
power half if he can just. He's got both boots in. See if he can flatten the hips a little here. Otherwise, he's going to. We got 8 seconds to go, second period.
All right, nice second period from Lane Haig.
Yeah, started off down 4-3, scored 6 unanswered. Now his choice. Oh, Red's choice, I'm sorry.
All right, third period here. 6-point advantage for Lane.
Pick up another one here. So
Might be the slowest arm drag I've ever seen, but it worked.
Yeah.
Another tilt here. That's going to be 16-4.
So he should be awarded, yep. And so if he can turn him, if he can work one more here, he can actually get a tech fall. He's up 12 points right now. Here it comes. It just goes. So he'll
Nice
have the tech
job
fall
from
to minimum.
Lane.
He calls the fall. So down 4-3, ends up being technically up 20-4. 17 unanswered. Pretty good second and third period, I'd say.
Yeah, great job from Lane Haig. Nice to see that.
That'll add 6 points to St. Croix Central, making the team score Central up 9-8, heading into 144 pounds.
And Central's going to send out Vinny Sint here at 144. And my guess is we're going to be looking at, let's see here, Logan Hillman, a junior from Glenwood City, 17-10. And Vinny Sint at the beginning of the night was 14-8. And Glenwood, I think, has won both of their duels so far tonight.
Yes, they have. So they won their pool, we won our pool.
Right.
Here we are in the finals.
Oh, and
Oh,
Glenwood
that was a great move, actually.
locked up a cradle to get the takedown. If he didn't have
swipe?
that,
I thought he didn't swipe, huh? Over on another match, Hudson leading DC Everest 34-17. Team score. Since Glenwood's in another cradle here. Oh, he can break the hands. Oh, he's so.
wow, he did the hard part there and just couldn't quite hold his position. He's going to get a 4 swipe for sure. 7-0 in favor of Glenwood. Dennis, I think we're going to get a comeback from Vinny here at some point.
I sense it too. It's like
8 seconds left. They're going to go to a restart in the middle. See if we can get one at short time.
okay, so that'll wrap up the first period. Glenwood's up 7-0. Red's choice. Coaches are saying defer, and now they're deferring their deferral, and then they deferred. So 3
All right.
deferrals make a deferral.
And we're going both up.
Yeah, okay.
Glenwood in on a single, a nice little crack back to take him down.
Perfect.
So Vinny down 10 points here. Isn't on the board yet. And there is a cradle locked up. Ooh, and he turns him again. And we're going to be looking at a tech fall here if we don't make some changes. So that's 14-0. I still feel like Vinny can come back, but he's running out of time here. He's going to at least score some points.
You can catch him in one of these roll-throughs. You never know, right? Just
All right.
make a scramble right there. Oh. It's the 1 count. Still alive. Chip in a chair. Still in the game.
Armbar looks good for Glenwood. He's doing a really good job on top.
Yeah, he's
Glenwood is been moving from one move to another, one hold, followed up by another. Not a lot of time to rest. And that's going to end it.
so it'll either be a fall or tech fall here. Not sure why he stopped it. He really hadn't.
I'm not sure why he stopped it
hold.
either. That seemed
It was the same
unusual.
hold.
All right, so that's going to put the Glenwood City Hilltoppers back in front, 13-9 for a team score. We're going to move up to the 150-pound class, and this is going to be Brody Nussbaum coming in here. And I'm guessing Lucas Halbach. Well, I don't even know who they're going to bring out.
So Brody trying to work a 2-on-1. He's doing a lot better job this match of staying head to head forward, not getting that ear to ear where they kind of get locked up. And he was getting some nice inside position there. He goes back to his Russian tie. Oh, he lost it. Gotta be careful here.
Well, that was a freshman move right there, Dennis.
Wrong way.
Yeah, those younger guys, they can get that. Once you get to high school, that move becomes a lot more.
It worked in 7th grade.
Yeah. And Brody, a freshman, obviously, he's still figuring out varsity wrestling.
Doing a good job, though. I mean, he's aggressive. He's not taking a back seat to anybody. He has got a Splato locked up there.
Almost has a Splato if he could get that foot hooked.
Kind of in a little scram. Kind of, if this stays, I don't think anybody can score here, so they might stalemate it. 25 seconds to go, first period. Yep, there's our stalemate.
All right, let's see if Brody can get on the board.
Oops, ill-advised shot there. Had great motion on his feet and everything. Oh, get some points here. That's 2.
Wow.
Right as the buzzer, 2 point. Good chain wrestling there.
Yeah, way to stay hustling there. That's nice.
Yeah, he gave up takedown, which, okay, he's freshman. But hey, he kept wrestling. Got some good hand control there. Then he popped his hip heist out for that switch, and nice job. Oop, there's a caution on Glenwood City. In all fairness, when the ref doesn't blow the whistle right away, it's hard for both of them.
It is.
To stay still. They got to learn the minute the hand goes on the bell, you blow the whistle.
Well, and you watch the college matches, and it's instant.
Instantaneous. I do like the refs in Wisconsin. They had go back 5 years ago, they would have them set, and they would say the word set, then blow the whistle. Well, when they say the word set, they're breathing and moving, and the kids would all jump. It's like, I'm glad they got rid of that. Where just the minute the touch hits, blow the whistle. Another good move. Should have his, nope.
Oh, but they almost could have gave him an escape there, but
I'm kind of glad they didn't right now, because it would have been a takedown. So it's 3-2. Glenwood City still ahead. Minute 20 to go, second period.
We're going to get him to start back in the middle. 3-2. Let's see if we can get another one of those reversals. Again, Glenwood up 4 points in the team score. Uh-oh.
He's got a cradle locked if he can. Nope. Well, he fought out of it. Nice job there.
All right, he's got 50 seconds to score some points from the bottom, which we chose. There you go. All right, that ties it up 3-3.
Got to circle back in here. This is what we were talking about earlier. You can't. I don't always like taking a crazy shot just to avoid the stall. But if you can limp arm this, he might score. He does.
He did.
Okay, I'll just quit announcing here. There's one thing we've seen all night tonight. It looks like the Central guys appear to be in better shape. We've seen a lot of matches where close in the second, we're winning them. And even this one, it looked like Glenwood was kind of dominating the match. And pretty sure most of these kids are still doing two-a-days, doing the morning.
Yeah, you bet they are.
So it's showing. That's the end of the period. Brody's leading 6-3. We'll start the third period. Gonna go back on our feet.
And both the other duels have finished up, so we got the visiting schools clearing out. And we are not even halfway through our match,
Yeah.
our duel here.
Yeah, we're on match number 6 out of 14. Oh. Gonna call the slam or not? Yes, he did. So the rule is very simple. You have to be in control when you return them to the mat. You can't just drop them or jump up and put your weight down as you're coming down. It's not all-star wrestling. And that was close.
Well, and I
Personally-
believe he had a trapped arm,
Yeah, that
which
could be
is
correct.
also a
Yeah,
problem.
he can't defend himself. He's defenseless, yep. So he called. What did he call? What's the call? Two-handed, potentially dangerous. Yeah, so he awarded the penalty point, took the takedown away. So Brody leads 7-3, minute 45. Yeah, minute 45 to go, third period. Good sprawl back. Oh. It's locked hands.
Yeah, if he's going to call 3, then that's also locked hands. So
Yep.
that's interesting call.
Yep. So what we were talking about there, the Glenwood City guy had both hands locked around Brody's legs after he awarded the takedown. You can do it during the takedown process. But
All right, we got a minute and 15 left. Central's up by 2.
so minute 11. Let's see what Brody's got here. I don't think we have any stall calls. I don't think we have to worry about that in this match. These guys are both going at it. So he'll just finish his double. He's going to get a takedown and some near fall here. He might even get the fall. He's got that pretty tight. Caught a half. He can get perpendicular. I don't know how many near fall. I didn't see the swipes.
Got 4 for the near fall.
So he's up 15-6. Big 7-point move by Brody Nussbaum. 34 seconds to go. Nope.
Well, he took that from a 50-50 match, win or loss, to
Yeah.
a major.
Yeah.
If he can hold it out here. He does have 27 seconds left. There's a lot that can happen.
Well, I would cut him and let's go for the tech fall. I mean, what are you thinking? This might be one of those you read the newspaper tomorrow and go, he blew him out and didn't realize it was 30 seconds to go. It was a tight match.
I believe this is a Glenwood wrestler who came in without a record today, so new for the year. But Brody did what he needed to do and wrestled a good match.
So not only win, like Jeremy said, he's going to get a major. So now the team score is going to be tied at 13. So freshman Brody Nussbaum pulling through for St. Croix Central.
All right, we're going to move to 157. I think we got from Glenwood a senior, Ben Standard, 15-9. So nice record. He'll be going against Everett Canosby, who's got to be about 25-5, I think, after tonight's matches. Everett going right for a 2-on-1. Into a arm drag.
Beautiful shot. Covered the hips.
And
See if
an
he can
arm
get right
bar.
to his near fall here.
If
But
he can grab that chin, she is over.
She's pretty tight. As we say, it's all over but the shout. Got that pretty tight.
Now it's a long time to fight off your back. There's a minute and a half left.
Yeah, he should get one more lift on that far arm or the chin.
Well, he's
He hasn't awarded the points yet. I
yeah,
guess he's still got the arm bar.
still got the arm bar. He's trying to go to the double arm bar here. Now he's going to do the traditional arm bar and go right over the top.
And there's the fall. So Everett Knospe with a minute 40 into the first period. Add 6 more points to St. Croix Central. Good match by Everett there.
That moves it to 19-13. And we got our IT guy here. Going to make some adjustments. We might be able to take a peek of the scoreboard.
Yeah. We don't have to work so hard anymore.
I don't know that we ever started, Dennis, but
Oh, well, we are.
and Jake Swenson's going to pick up a forfeit at 165 pounds, which will move us into that 175 category. And we're going to get, I think, Zach Bacon from Glenwood with an 11-14 record coming in. And then we'll send out Cohen Wester for us for the St. Croix Central team. This should be a fairly even match. I'm interested to see how this turns out on paper. Cohen with some nice action there on his feet. One out of bounds, get it restarted. Minute and a half left.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job. He's trying to get to a leg. He just kind of grabbing the thigh more than the knee, and it's a little heavy to pull that fire hydrant up. For all our young viewers out there, work the joints, work the elbows, work the knees.
All right, halfway through the first period. No score. Kind of stepped into a single there.
There it is. Finish the move.
Nice job. Great job sticking with it for Cohen.
See if Western get a breakdown here and get a ride out, win the period.
All right, 10 seconds left. Cohen up 3-0. All right, good first period from Cohen. I liked what I saw there. Still getting some experience on the wrestling mat for him. And Central's going to choose down.
It's good motion, you know. He
Was
got
good.
to his feet.
Quad
hand-
pod to a knee slide.
Hand control, popped his hips. Back pressure. 1 point.
A little snatch single.
See if he can turn this in, not go out of bounds. See if he can smart enough to stay in bounds, stay in bounds, stay in bounds, stay in bounds. No, no, no. one way to do it.
Did the tree topper to the hilltopper.
Exactly. Cohen's up 7-1 right now. Coach is imploring him to get some more takedowns. Got a minute 11 to go, second period.
That looked a lot like stalling to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you don't call that. Yeah. Long night, refs are tired. Don't give it up. He gave up the weight. He had all the weight in the air.
I'd like to see Cohen circle in here.
Yeah, if he goes out of bounds to get a fresh start, he might not have enough time to score here. He had a
Score 7-1. Yeah, he really almost could have been called for stalling there. I think the ref might have.
I'm not sure how he's. He's got the single again. He's got 10 seconds. Can you run the pipe here really quick? Oops. Oh, they wrestled. All right, so that'll end the second period. Glenwood City's choice. He's going to go down. Both wrestlers huffing pretty hard.
Oh, he's got a deep cross wrist in
there
here.
it is. And he's got him tired enough. He might, if he just goes slow here, he might pick up the fall.
If he can keep that elbow, I think.
Yep. Yeah, keep your head buried in there. Don't let the other arms. He's tight. That should be it. All right, we got a minute 19 here. We should get this.
Oh, he's got to get off his knees and
just let all the weight come down.
Let all the weight come down, yeah. With a minute left, he should be able to wear him out.
There it is. Okay.
I think he can hear us from up here, Dennis.
He definitely. I know the coaches keep looking up here at us.
Yeah, right.
What would Dennis and Jeremy do?
All right, we're going to move on to 190. Jaden Staveby coming out. Again, Jaden Stave came in with a record of 17-6 today. And Glenwood is going to have Abe Draxler, I believe. A junior, 18-11 coming into tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Record was wrong. 17-10. So I'd say Central has a little bit of an advantage here in this matchup, and then we'll move on to the 215 and heavyweight. But this should be another close match.
Stave went to a snap down, tried to get to a front headlock position. Glenwood City did a nice counter there to get into a 2-on-1 with the wrist. Stave picks the leg. See if he can finish this single. Should be able to just dump it backwards. Oh, he limped armed out. We'll take it. 3-0 Jaden Stave.
Right into that leg ride.
Stave going on the offense, gives the intentional escape. He's got 48 seconds to go to work for another takedown here. As easy as that first snap down was, I bet we see that again. Yeah, that should be a stall call right there. Yep. So, different ref.
Yeah.
Different outcome. He's in there. Good job just moving his feet there. Stayed off his knees. Got 20 seconds to go. He'll most likely just try to ride him out here.
All right. Jaden Stave in really good control here. He's going to choose down, see if he can work something from the bottom, get back onto his feet, and go back to some more takedowns. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets away that they do a catch and release here.
There's two. Same thing.
Back
Good
to that
base
leg
at the
ride.
bottom, good hand control, and just create motion, and good things happening. Threw a haymaker there, probably not quite legal, but
And that could almost have been called stalling on Stave there, just
yeah,
to
for the
push
out.
somebody off.
Yep. Yep. He's got the underhook. I think he can get right to a single if he, anytime he wants to. There it is. Another takedown. He's got him broke now. You could probably cut him again.
Yeah, I think so. Just went for a snap down there. A little surprised he doesn't let him up and take him down again.
That should be a stall call, yep. All right, 7 seconds to go, second period. Jaden's up 14-4. Just picked up a stall call on Glenwood. And a point. Might be able to sneak one here. There, he did it. He's up 18-4 now. We'll start the last period. He needs 1 point to get the tech fall.
All right, looking forward. It looks like Jaden's going to get this. Hopefully he gets an escape.
Yeah, who we want? We got two guys warming up. Not sure which ones.
Yeah, from Glenwood. They've got an 18-11 junior at 215. And it looks like it's a heavyweight by committee. Nobody with more than about 5 matches on the heavyweight side.
So we're bringing out Brock. So Good to see him get a match. It'll be his last home match of his career here.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to see a couple of those. Trenton will have his last home match coming up here right about 2-3 matches.
Good single.
I think Brock had one match probably at 215 before tonight, and now he's had 3 in a row.
Still undefeated.
Yeah, still undefeated. So we're going to have this, I think we're going to be heavily favored at the heavyweight if they even bring anybody out. I don't know that they will. And then we're going to have a really good match at 106. Elliot Redince and Connor Becker.
Yep. Brock is so methodical about the way he goes about it. And he reminds me of Trent Smith from like 2015, 10 years ago. It just, nothing super fancy, but everything scores. And next thing you know, it's 10-0 before you even know what hit you. Brock's picking up some near fall in the bundle right now. Got 40 seconds here. It's pretty tight. Might end it right there. This fall. Well, we'll see how Brock does. That takes a team score to 42-13. We were tied at 13 just a couple matches ago. So Stork's going to come out and take the forfeit. That'll jump us down to 106. This is the match Jeremy was talking about. Redince versus Becker. Should be a barn burner.
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to this. Let's see what happens.
Both podiumed at Northern Badger. I believe, did Ian?
I would have to look, to be honest with you.
Or Elliot.
Elliot.
This is Elliot. Ian's older brother.
Yeah, Elliot got 11th at Badger, and Connor got 5th at 113.
Okay. Those who don't know, the Northern Badger is a local tournament here over Christmas break. It's about 48 teams in it, so if you stand on the podium after 2 full days of wrestling, you did something right. You've earned it. So and both these kids, these athletes here, are both around the podium at different weight classes, but
All right, that's good. Good first period.
Yeah.
A lot of control. Nice takedown. Really no momentum on bottom here at all so far.
So this is Becker's second weigh-in at 106 because he wrestled Hastings there, right? And
I believe
he
so.
looks good. I mean, sometimes those kids make that final dive down. Is there anything left in the tank after you do that? But he looks really good.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good weight for him. Yeah, he's positioned well. Yeah, and Connor, looking at his record, 3 losses so far, 17. He's got to be about 19-3 right now after tonight.
So St. Croix Central is going to win all 3 matches from the team scores tonight, pretty much dominant fashion. You know, like I said, I've been in this district 25 years now, and this is top to bottom the best dual meet team I've seen. Frat Coach Holzer had. So he's been here all 25 years, and I think he would attest that they're just balanced. There isn't a weak spot in the lineup, and got a couple superstars. It's what it takes to place at the state tournament.
Yeah, there's some really good teams out there this year, Division II. You know, currently St. Croix Central ranked 9th on Wisconsin Grappler and ranked 5th in Wisconsin Wrestling poll for the teams. Coleman unanimously number 1. St. Croix Falls and Osceola are right up there, both in our conference, or in our section.
Section, yep. Little blood time here.
Well, again, we've got the social afterwards, so anybody that's in the area and watching on TV wants to come down and join us at the Hammond Golf Club for the social afterward, please do. I'm sure we'll have some alumni there and some recent graduates.
Like we say, every year we get more and more wins on our record, so just that's why we come down, right? We get better and better every year. So I'd take a moment here to thank our sponsors. We have Marco Septic, Citizen State Bank, Hudson Physicians, Bird Plumbing, Premium Waters, Baldwin Lightstream, B&B Insurance Services, Burnix Pepsi, Whitecap Financial Advisors, TD&I Cable Maintenance, Courtesy Corporations, McDonald's, Pheasant Hills, J.A. Counter, Williams & Silers, Russ Davis Wholesale with their Crazy Fresh brand. Thank you, our sponsors. We thank St. Croix Central Athletics and especially St. Croix Central Wrestling.
Redent's putting on a pretty good ride on top. Well, just as I say that, Connor gets
Good motion
away.
here by both guys. That was actually really good.
All right, I knew this was going to be a good match. Going to go into the third period 5-0. And Redence chooses both up. And from his perspective, right, it's going to take 2 takedowns.
Just to tie it, yeah. So Becker doing the right thing to stay on your offense. Ref's got to be careful here, and just when knees get cranked the wrong direction. Yeah, right there. See, he's taking Redence sideways there. Becker doing a pretty good job here, just keeping his hip down flat, turning like losing that, breaking the. Oh, he's already broke the grip. There it is. Should be 3.
Well, and here he was on top, but he was holding on to that ankle.
Kind of trapped in there.
Yeah, so the ref really wants you to release that and work up, so he called him for stalling. First stalling, just a caution. 1 minute left in the match.
Good reshot by Becker there. He can just come elevate here. He should be able to work his way around. We got 30 seconds to go. Connor's up 8-1 still.
Yeah, the coaches like him to score here because they can get a major.
Yep.
Or yeah.
Yep.
If he throws the half in here,
He might get
that's a
big,
score.
big points here. So we got 3 seconds to go. He's probably just going to get some near fall here. So attack on, what do you give him? 4 more, so 15 to 1.
Ooh, almost attack. All right. We're going to end up with one more good match, I think. Nope, we got Trenton Holzer coming in here at the 113. Thought they might bump him up, but
Last match of the night, last home match for Trenton here. Gets a quick takedown. Looks like he might make pretty quick work of this match. Switches over to a headlock. It's getting near fall. Give the Glenwood City kid, he's on his back, but he did the right thing. He brought his hips in tight, tried to roll through it.
yeah, just a freshman.
Yeah, Trenton's got this really tight. Oh, that's pretty impressive. Coach is telling him basically get perpendicular. Should be the fall. All right, so Trenton picks up the fall, just like Brock did. So St. Croix Central is going to win all 3. Scored in the 50s on all 3 duels, which is impressive from a high
It
school
is
wrestling
impressive.
standpoint.
58 to 13.
Good match there. We thank everybody that came out tonight. Thank all our viewers tonight. And everybody have a safe night and go Panthers.